production value on drink chairs, baby. These niggas got a budget. I heard the news. Mass appeal. And then hit niggas with, I just want to get money with my niggas. The niggas just like me. Get the fuck out of here!
Yo, what it good be? Hopefully it's what it should be. This is your boy N.O.R.E.
What up, it's DJ EFN.
And this military crazy war, crazy good. Crazy drink chat. This guest right here is one of our most controversial guests. I mean, when he came here, he turned up.
We still got PTSD from his episode.
Yeah, people was talking about it.
I was so high.
He played the game. He played the game. He did exactly what he wanted to do. I didn't think he was going to return. Not only he returned with one of my good friends, Ja Rule's son is in here, Sinner. I believe that's his name, right?
Young Sinner.
And then what's your son's name right here?
This is JJ.
He's just JJ. Well, we're gonna do it on Drink Chat. Right now, we got one of the top producers in the world, one of the dudes that is a trendsetter, a C.E.O, Malfoot, and now he's
let's get to it, nigga.
Now he's producing and directing on BET. This shit called Tales. It's phenomenal. It's amazing. You don't know who we talking about. We talking about Irv Gotti.
Let's get to it.
Now, Irv.
It's Drink Champ.
Yeah, it's Drink Champ. I got some ace for you because I felt like it's a celebration today.
It is a celebration.
You know what I'm saying? So I got some ace for you because, and you know, this is our brother. This is our dude who owns this. I paid for this though. I paid for this though. I'm gonna throw that out there. Yeah, you know, sometimes you can't get it all for free.
Listen,
you know
we got
what I mean?
it. We got it. We can support.
So, Irv.
I'm on that watermelon Ciroc.
You're on that watermelon. We drinking our own shit.
Yeah.
We're drinking our own shit. So, Irv,
gotta love the culture, yo.
Do you still have hopes of a Murder Inc. album? And when I say Murder Inc. album, you know, I meant the original Murder Inc. that I first ever heard Murder Inc. was J,
X and
Ja.
Nah,
How about a record?
Listen, a record could happen.
A
record maybe, but you know, I tried really hard for 2 years. 2 times, I mean. After the second time, I was like, it's not happening. And I just gave up.
Y'all talking about the Murder Inc.
Yeah,
group?
the group.
Once upon a time.
I got the DATs. I got the DATs that used to be leaked to the mixtape DJs.
Once upon a time.
That say Murder Inc. Yeah.
Murder, and that's J.
Yeah. It was J, DMX, and Ja.
Listen, let me tell you.
Okay.
Let me
tell us, sir.
Let me tell you.
Let's go.
I felt like a weird person. I met Jay Z in '87. Me and Jazz, we had the same management production. I was with this MC Romeo, and Jazz was with this guy with Josh Productions. It was
this is before Mike Geronimo?
Lee, fix his mic.
Okay.
Put
Before Mike Geronimo.
Put down.
Before Mike Geronimo,
Okay.
right? So I didn't know. They paired us together. They wanted this fucking nigga from Marcy named Jazz to be the Fresh Prince, just to show you how stupid the fucking industry is.
Fresh
Two
Prince?
niggas from Marcy, and they said, you're gonna be the Fresh Prince and Will Smith.
Talking about Jazz,
Yeah, that's Hawaiian Sophie. Hawaiian Sophie is Fresh Prince.
Oh,
the original flavor.
I never got that.
No, Jazz.
Yeah.
It's
I never got that they was trying to
Hawaiian
do
Sophie.
the Fresh Prince route.
Yeah, they was doing Fresh Prince. They was
a parody?
Fresh Prince no, it wasn't a parody. Fresh Prince won a Grammy. He was the hottest rapper. They took them and said, do that kind of music.
That's what I'm saying. They wanted them to be that.
Right.
Emulate that.
I didn't know that. That's
100%. So we in London. I'm gonna be the DJ, and Jazz was the hype man. Jay Z was the hype man. But really, it was crazy because they had us over there. Jazz was in the studio working all day. And me and Ho was running around London fucking with the shivers.
God damn it.
Yes, we was running around London fucking with the shivers. And we developed a bond.
Right.
And that's when Jay became my brother. That was in
that's
like
87.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, so me and Jay is over 30 years. Yeah, so now we get back, we're doing a tour. Here's a fun fact.
Okay.
It's Jazz. It was all on EMI. So it's Jazz, the UMCs, remember them? And fucking Main Sauce. How did Irv Gotti learn how to make beats? The Extra P. He used to have the room, hook up the turntable, the
Large
fucking
Large Professor. For people who don't know who XP is.
He's a thing. He have his SB12 and a 950, and I was in this shit just. I'm gonna fucking learn this shit. Didn't know. Remember Slick Rick? It's a Boy. It was called It's a Boy. It was a remix. Boom, boom, ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. I watched that nigga do that shit in front of my face. I said, I got it. I fucking got it. That's how they do it. I got it. Right? So that's a fun fact. That's how I learned how to make beats. Because I watched Large Professor.
That's crazy.
Was Young Nas up on that tour?
Nas was nowhere to be found.
Main source.
Oh, he said 87, right?
Yeah,
I'm
main
bugging,
source
I'm
Large
bugging.
Professor.
Yeah, I'm bugging.
Hey, I didn't see Nas then. But here's a fun fact.
Okay.
There's a guy called Chad Elliott, Dr. Zeus. He was my roommate on this fucking promo tour.
That's the beat guy, right?
It's a beat guy, but he was working with Jodeci. So Dr. Zeus, Chad Elliott goes, yo, you like all that hip hop, you know, because I'm hip hop. Like, I can't help it. I love hip hop. And he identified it. He said, you should fuck with these guys up in Yonkers named Ruff Ryders.
And I hadn't heard of them yet.
No, he said, when we get off the tour, I'm gonna plug you with Y and this rapper nigga named DMX.
Okay.
So he does that. I go up to fucking Yonkers to meet them. The first time I met X, he was in a fucked up projects. I don't know if it was called Slow Burn or whatever them projects up they called, but they was more fucked up. Like when I went up there, it was different from like Left Rack or whatever. It was like it felt like a country.
Right, like
project.
a totally different place. Like
they're
that's
fucked
how
up.
Yonkers,
And you stay here, niggas, and don't move.
Right.
So all of the windows was broken, the doors ripped off the hinges. So I'm outside waiting, and this nigga X sticks his head out of one of the broken windows, which was, I was like, yo, nigga, if you move, you gonna cut yourself. Yeah, so I'm sitting there waiting, and you just see X, what up, dog? I'll be out in a second. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on, right?
And this is glass.
He could cut himself easily, you know what I'm saying? And I met him and Y. And they bought me an MPC 60 and was like, you know, produce.
They bought it for you?
Yeah. Here's a fun fact. When they bought it, I had no idea how to use it. So when they came and drove to Queens, I was like, yo, I don't have the wires. I don't know, I gotta get some wires. So it was like, we'll come through tomorrow. I hit Jazz. Yo, how the fuck you do shit on the MPC 60? Because I knew you know how to work it. How do you sample? How do you fucking make a beat? How do you do this? So that night, that nigga was on the phone for like 20 minutes and taught me how to do it. And word is born, my first beat was fucking litty. Prince, If I Was Your Girlfriend.
Goddamn.
I took the make the music with the mouth biz, you know, the zoom. Those drums with
I want that beat right now, nigga.
Nigga, it was litty. My first beat ever. The shit was dope. But going back to the Murder Rink, I try and tell people like, it wasn't even, like that album wasn't even business. As he mentioned it, and you see, I'm like, cause I'm depressed.
Right.
Cause these three niggas is ill. I'm telling y'all right now, these three niggas is ill. And just on the vibe they was on, it had no choice but to be the illest album because these three niggas would have been going at each other. And they would have been in that, imagine in that studio, in that Swiss Beats or that Gotti, that beat is in his flamey, you know. Jay would be over in the corner, because he don't write, right? So he's on, X would be at the fucking shit, animated at the board. Ja's over there, because Ja stopped writing once he picked up the shit. He picked it up from Hove. And Ja would be over there, and trust me, they would have been spitting the best bars of their lives.
I was going through it one night. One night I was in the studio with him, he just kept going,
yeah, it's interesting.
And I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
It's interesting to see.
I realized he's writing rhymes.
No, but listen,
he didn't tell me that.
My first experience was Jay, It's Time to Build, the Mike Geronimo record. And Jay's pissed off. Because I'm letting X, who done his verse already, he's like, and this was my whole life for the next like 5-7 years. Yo, you want X to close? Right. And at that point in hip hop, whoever closed was the guy. So I'm like, I like his energy. Peeling niggas caps like oranges, hit them in the head with 2 by 4 inches. I'm a grimy nigga, so I like my shit cruddy. You know what I'm saying? This nigga's, I said, yo, I like his energy on it, Jay. yo, stop the music. You think he's better than me? Do y'all realize what I dealt with these three niggas? Yo, stop. Hold on. Do you think he's better than me? This is Jay. And then Jay shitted on him. When you listen to It's Time to Build, fuck what the next nigga done meaner. I'm like this, but that's when I first seen the no writing. I kept handing him a pen and a pad, and this nigga's like in his, if you ever see Do It, Jay, he looks fucking crazy.
They said Biggie was the one who did it first, right? That's the one who originated it?
Well, they did it, and they found out they did it together, that they neither wrote. You know what I'm saying? But fucking, when you see Jay, have you ever seen it, he looks crazy. You know what I'm saying? So he's over there, his eyes going, he's like, and he's just whispering, and I'm like, yo, I keep saying, and word to mother, he finished that verse in like 5 minutes. He said, yo, I'm ready. I said, what? I'm still holding the pen and pad like a fucking idiot, right? So I'm like, he said, no, I'm ready, turn on the booth. Said, fuck what the next nigga done mean.
That group was legit though, Murder Inc. as a group?
It was my thought.
And the name came before
the name
the
came
rest of
at
Murder
the
Inc.
same time that the label came.
Oh, okay.
But I was like, the whole Murder Inc. concept was Contract Hitman, Albert Anastasia. That's where it came from. So I thought it was dope, because in music we aspire to be hitmen. So I was like, yo, I'm gonna name the label, and this group is gonna be fucking Murder Inc. The hitmen. These niggas is the hitmen, right? But they never was like truly on board. Well, one was never truly on board.
Jay. Respectable.
I mean, at the end of the day, for me, it's just me making a record with like 3 of my brothers. It wasn't even about business or whatever. I didn't care. But I personally knew these niggas is gonna go in the studio and they're gonna compete. Because they're all super competitive, which is gonna make the illest records. All me and Swiss gotta do is provide that soundtrack. Maybe get a Primo joint or whatever like that and just let niggas go. Like, it would have been limited hooks. We probably would have made 2 big radio records, because they could do that too. You understand? But it would have been the album like that would be, it would have been, I felt it would have been like,
shit.
It would have been like an immortal album.
Now, let's bounce all over the place. Now, recently we've seen the sparkle speculation of this growing up hip hop. And they got this scene, which I did not know that it was involving you guys, kids. I didn't know that. So you guys are outside a club, and we're
not outside a club.
Oh, it's not outside the club.
Don't believe 50.
Okay, cool.
He's the king of lies.
Okay.
The devil is the king of lies.
Okay. All right,
so
cool.
Never believe that guy. Right. So we were shooting. Growing up hip hop. And I begged these guys.
No drama.
Yeah.
Right.
It's about my children. It's about our children.
Right.
And I begged these guys, don't do it.
It's growing up hip hop, not loving hip hop. You trying to say?
100%.
Okay.
I didn't sign up for this, guys. I'm rich. I got, I'm not a billionaire like
let's
Jay.
make some money. Let's make some noise for that, goddammit.
But I'm just saying it because it's just the brutal honesty. So I'm not a reality show person. I don't need this check. It's really a small check too. The reality check is a small check. Based on checks that I received, it's a small check. So I begged these guys before this, don't do this with us. And I said, don't do this because we're not reality people. We're gonna react real.
What were they doing though? What was it for people?
What happened was they had us, Center performed, everything great. Then Ja jumped on the stage, did down ass shit, Charlie Baltimore jumped. Like, it was just a great event. The minute we got off stage, they had some chick, I don't know her name, I don't know who she is, and she started shitting on Charlie. And
that's what I heard happened,
Yeah, they said she didn't shit on Murder Inc., that I reacted crazy, and she didn't. But I'm like, you ain't gonna shit on Charlie if I'm here. And you ain't gonna say Murder Inc. while you shitting like, oh, Charlie didn't murder the Inc. with Irv Gotti. Homie.
Oh, in a rhyme.
Yeah, she went on stage and shitted like that. So all I heard was Sienna, which is Charlie's daughter. They're shitting on my, like, she almost started to cry, like, they're shitting on my mom and they're talking about y'all. I'm active.
But so this is like for the show though?
It's not for the show.
I'm talking about Shorty was doing it for the show. Like,
yes. So I immediately, I'm looking for I'm looking for to see what's up. And
And she had a bunch of dudes.
then they
with her.
had the camera. Yeah, I don't care about the dudes. Like, you know what I'm saying? The camera. So in the camera, I pushed the camera out of my face. Like, the fuck that. So as soon as I did that, security hit me up.
Wow.
So when security hit me up, I'm looking at these guys like, I'm gonna bury you. Like, I'm fuck around, right? And it's so funny in a bad way, but good, right? Because it's so funny about us, because when Ja sees them touching me, Ja gets active. The fuck off Gotti. They get off me, now they touch Ja. Yo, you better get the fuck off Ja. Like with me, I'm gonna go harder for other people. With me, I'll let it slide or whatever. But if you fuck with Rule, you better bury me, because I'm gonna come at you with everything that I have, right? And then, which is also like a good thing, but it's bad too. My youngest, JJ, is getting active. Him and Sonny is getting active, like they ready to fight. To which if you touch JJ, my life is over. Right? Like no more drink champs. I'm going to jail. Go directly to jail. Like imagine the security punch JJ in the face. I'm gonna try and kill him, his family. My life is over. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was trying to explain when it was all said and done. And you know, I didn't want to be a part of the show.
Because that's what the big headlines was. Irv quits.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't want to be a part of the show, but you know, I calmed down. They talked to me and everything. They understood where I was coming from. I'm like, I don't want to risk my life for growing up hip hop. Like I got 10 projects. I'm gonna make that Supreme Team movie. It's gonna come alive. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm doing Tales. I'm doing other genres I'm about to do in Tales. I'm about to do my Murder Inc. doc, my Murder Inc. TV series with Live Nation. Like all of this shit, nigga, I'm about to walk into like $100, $200 million. You know what I'm saying? So BJ, who we all love.
Of course. Called me today.
Right. Probably to say, don't have young Malcolm say some crazy shit to fuck him up.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we're trusting you, N.O.R.E. He's gonna get there, he's gonna get drunk, and he's gonna say some shit, protect my man, right? So BJ was like, he was just like, why are we even doing that? But JJ wanted to do it, to be quite honest. He wanted to do it. And I did it for my boy. You know, he getting his little money and shit. He's liking.
Gonna get the walkthrough money.
Yeah, he got his room. Like he first got a room, he was Instagramming his room and shit. I'm like, JJ, your room is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? He's like just totally defeated him, right? Because I'm like, yo, you got a regular room. Sinner did the same shit. He got in his room. It's like, yo, this is my room. But they're like young niggas. You know what I'm saying? So it's like with young niggas, it's like. That's a moment for him. This is my room. No sharing it. I got a balcony. You understand? I'm on the 15th floor and I got my own room and shit. I'm like, JJ, you acting like it was a presidential suite. It wasn't.
Let him live. It's an experience. It's an experience.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. So once I explained that to the growing up hip hop, I spoke to my man Josh Sapin, then I spoke to my man Datari and Tara. We had a great conversation. So they're not gonna show that though. You know what I'm saying? And they was like, we didn't want to do that. Cause I was livid because imagine.
But you felt set up to a certain extent?
We was set up.
Okay.
It wasn't felt. It was.
But not by the show.
By producers. On the show. Yeah.
They,
and imagine this. You know what pissed me off the most? Cause I'm a man of respect. I'm like a different kind of dude that has morals and respect, and words mean something to me. That's how I came up with all of the niggas that was around me. They was on some, yo, that's a verbal contract. You have to be a man of your word. You get into problems if you're not. You know what I'm saying? This is my
Wait, what
DNA.
was the verbal contract?
I fucking told them don't do that.
Okay.
So when they did it, that's why I was so livid. I really wanted to hurt them, hurt people, because I'm like, so you don't respect me.
Right.
I'm like, and Rule has a Napoleon complex. Rule's gonna fuck one of the security up. And he's like, you think, and that's when you seen him taking his shit off. But I'm like, Rule, like our kids is here. So in all honesty, I was telling JJ and them, get the fuck out of here. So if we do get active, all good. I don't wanna get active with my boy. But my boy, it was nice to see, but he wasn't leaving my side. And he's like, nah, if you go, I'm going. Like him and Sonny was like, if you go, we going. Period.
And that was the first instant. There hasn't been something like that prior to
Again?
that.
No.
On the show.
No,
with
on
you.
the show they had some bullshit with Angie. They was doing with
Angela
my
Simmons,
daughter.
right? Yeah.
No, with my daughter
oh.
Angie, and they had some bullshit where like they was trying to set up some drama with her and one of the other cast members. And that's when I checked them. I said, don't do that.
All right.
I said, don't do that.
All right.
I'm gonna react different. I'm not a reality guy. Like, I'm a nigga. You know what I'm saying?
That's your kids. That's a crazy.
And it's my children. And if y'all like my kids is like the best kids. They're not gonna beef with nobody.
But you 100% million % correct. But once you make them famous and you put them on the famous, they're subject to be chastised and be critiqued like all of us are.
Yeah, but that's different. That's like idiot social media shit. I could deal with that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What I'm talking about is they're never gonna be on the show and disrespect somebody, come out of their mouth, or they're not them type of people.
Right.
So if that happens, y''t perpetuated that and y'all made that.
The setup. You're mad at the setup.
It was
they
a
set it
setup,
up.
100%. 100%.
What kind of watch is that, man? I'm just
Hublot.
That's a Hublot? Okay, goddamn it. You can make it for God. That's so much goddamn money. I'm looking at it, I'm like, is that an AP?
I'm doing good, yo.
Is that an AP?
I'm not gonna lie.
I knew it was something official.
I'm not gonna lie. Leo called me the other day. I might be doing some shit with him and everything, but Leo called me the other day. He said, so how you doing? I said, Leo, and I sat there, and I thought about it for like 30 seconds. I wanted to give him a real good answer. I said, I'm doing really well. I said, I'm doing really well. And like, it's crazy. My son, the reason why I wanted to break, like he's developing a show. You know what I'm saying? That's based on his life. That's like he's developing. You know what I'm saying? He's writing it. He created it. But I gotta take a little co-pro, right? Because he came to me with the idea, and I'm like, yo, this shit is dope. It's called The Melting Pot. Right? So it's basically about hip hop culture in young America, which this is gonna transcend the other fucking conversation we're about to have.
Yeah.
So it's about young America and like how hip hop, black, white, Asian, Latino, the common glue is the music.
Right.
You could, you grew up, I eat rice and beans all day, or I grew up, this is our culture. We don't do this, and I grew up Muslim, and we do this. But the common denominator is hip hop.
Yeah. Like me and Pharrell, we have nothing in common other than music.
And it brings everyone, this hip hop culture has brought everyone together. The world.
Yeah.
So his show that he created is based on that. But he wanted an easy out. So he was like, he thought of it, but he said, let's get it to a writer to execute it. And I said, fuck you. I said, fuck you, you write it. I said, you write it, you're gonna direct it, it's gonna be your show. And he's 20 years old, you know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be his show, and I thought that would be live, you know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
Yeah, I
Make
thought
some
that
noise
would
for
be
that,
live. Now, I do not like the segregation.
But then why you gotta use that word?
The segregation in hip hop.
Okay.
With the young and the old. We are all together,
Very
man.
true.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about hip hop for 1 second.
Yeah, I'm in.
Right?
I'm in.
Started by a bunch of niggas in the Bronx in the 70s, right? The early 70s. And how dope, like, if you think music business, right?
Yep.
You gotta have a talent.
Right.
Yep.
You gotta play an instrument. You gotta be able to sing. You gotta be able to do something.
Put shit together.
Look at hip hop. I'm in the Guinness Book of World Records from the year 2002 to 2003. I held the #1 record for as a producer for 40 of the 52 weeks. Let me give you the records. Foolish, I'm Real, Always on Time, Ain't It Funny, and fucking What's Love. Like Billboard, if you look at the charts right there, I'd have in the top 10, 6 records. It was fucking obnoxious. I was on fuego, right? Fucking super fuego.
Right.
I can't play an instrument the first.
Right.
So hip hop was created on theft.
Right.
I'm gonna take your shit. That record sounds good. Sample that shit.
Right.
Like, come on, man. We made a culture. Niggas. The minorities. We made this culture, and fucking Hove's a billionaire, Dre's a billionaire, Diddy's a billionaire, Kanye a fucking billionaire. Come on, man. I don't like the segregation. I don't like it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The old hip hop, the new hip hop. Yo, we like our old shit. You know, we Illmatic niggas. You know what I'm saying?
I got a Little Baby album.
Right, but like the young generation is XXX and these like that, but we should all be together.
Yeah.
We can like one music, a different era of music more than the other.
Yeah.
But I love the young niggas shit.
It's not that, Gotti. It's not that. I gotta interrupt you. I think the younger dudes think that we're corny.
No.
I'm just being honest.
The younger dudes think that we're corny because we don't fuck with them and we don't think they could spit or we don't think it's just a division. And
It
you,
is.
Mr. fucking Drink Champs,
Yeah, it is.
you could help fuck with them.
I fuck with them.
Fucking the guy, baby, or Little Baby. See, come up on the show.
With Little Baby, word.
No, but nigga,
Which
I
one?
got Little Baby.
yo,
Little Baby.
you fuck with our generation.
Yeah. No, the thing about it is,
You keeping our generation alive and pumping.
when you're saying interview wise, I can't speak to a person who doesn't have 10 years or more in this game.
Why?
Because I'm not a journalist. Like
It doesn't matter.
I'm not that great. No, I interview
No, stop it.
motherfuckers that I know that it's like, put it like this. It's got to be legends. It got to be legendary shit for this platform. Because this is my job, and I have to do it the way that I feel
N.O.R.E,
efficient.
you are a gatekeeper of the culture with fucking Drink Champs, and you are not representing the fucking 30 and under crowd.
Yeah, listen, I can't.
And I'm speaking for him, Irv Gotti. I'm speaking for you young niggas. I fuck with y'all.
Yeah, but the thing
you understand?
Irv, but say what platform is catering to the 30 and over crowd in their world?
This is hip hop culture, yo.
But just answer that.
Right, yeah.
Like, yo, for real, I'm not regular with hip hop. Like, I love fucking hip hop.
We can't
nigga.
deny the
It's
ageism
made
in
me a multi-millionaire. It's
Absolutely.
made my family good. I love the culture.
We love it
I
too.
do not like the segregation.
And there's none of it here.
Yes, it is. What the fuck you mean? You don't have the young generation.
We do have them.
Young generation, because everyone's watching you, nigga. You get millions of views. Young nigga generation, they probably like, yo, he ain't fucking with us.
So who's putting on Melly Mel? Who's putting Grandmaster Cash?
Exactly.
Who's putting Grandmaster Flash?
Who's
helping them out?
That's what we're giving
we
the
still
home to.
fucking fuck with them.
That's-
But
I'm saying
what
fuck
YouTube
with-
Red or what platform or what Pandora
Yeah.
or what
Y'all do.
Apple Music?
I'm talking about Drink Champs.
Yes.
And we're trying to do that as
Drink
well.
Champs
We
is
want Cool Herc. That's what we want.
okay.
We don't,
Drink Champs.
We don't want cool new butterfly.
Listen
We
to
don't
me.
want that nigga. That nigga got to
Drink Champs is the epitome of journalism for the culture.
It is not, but thank you for the
We'll never say
Fuck you,
we'll
mean?
never say we're journalists. We're not journalists.
We are not
Whatever. What the fuck ever you want to call it. Yo. Don't do that. Fuck that horn. I'm making the point. And I'm being serious.
Okay.
You guys are gatekeepers of the culture.
I disagree
You cannot
I disagree.
Absolutely,
I disagree
yo.
with you.
Come on, N.O.R.E. What you built with Drink Champs is something to look at and be like, holy shit.
Thank
okay?
you. I appreciate that.
All right, but you're like, yo, you gotta hold down the whole
no, but
culture,
that
nigga.
what
You
it was-
can't hold down half.
Yeah, but no, that's not true. Let me break it down to you. When we looked at this is how we came up with the idea. We said, yo, there's no platform that caters
I get it 100%.
there's no platform that caters to older murder Inc. You know what I'm saying?
I get it 100%.
There's no platform like-
Listen, I get
After
it.
you have 10 years in this game, they kick you out, Irv.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying? You're
Did you
special.
think Drink Champs was gonna be as big as this?
No,
guy?
we didn't think that at all.
Hell no. but
3
that's-
deals. Can we
that's-
talk about that?
In a minute. I got you.
Can we talk about that trifecta? When I seen that, I'm like, how's this nigga? He's having some good conversations to get everyone to be like, sure, I'll give you it and I'll be down for this portion.
Yeah,
Okay, here's a check. Yeah, but what it is they know
Right.
the show, it speaks to the culture.
absolutely. And you know what? Because there is some young legends out there, like Wiz Khalifa is a legend, man.
Yeah,
I gotta.
there's a lot of legends.
Kendrick and like J. Cole.
J. Cole.
No. because
What do you mean, no?
they're on. They go with our generation
okay.
as well as the young
But
generation.
they're this generation.
Nah, but look, no, but wait. This is the thing. This is the way we said we want to bring in the young generation with the cosign, with the OG that's rocking with them. We'll do it all day long.
Just bring him, man. That guy, baby. I like that nigga. He
hard.
spit.
All right, but he doesn't have a father. He doesn't have an uncle. He doesn't have a manager. Come on, just come in so we see where the game came from.
Exactly. That's what
We need to all understand it. It goes in a generation.
I think once you do that,
because let me just tell you
your
something.
show is gonna quadruple.
But let me just tell you
also.
something. The reason why you don't appreciate it as much as other people appreciate it because you have a lot of things going on for yourself. Like you said, you're doing very well.
I'm doing very well.
You're doing very well.
But I love hip hop.
But hear me out. Hear me out.
What I'm talking about is my love of
imagine
hip
yourself
hop.
not doing it. You know how many CEOs had and they are finished. They're gone. They're working in Walmart. And if you're working in Walmart and you're sitting around, you want a platform like this to say, you know what? For them days when you were in 1998. You want those years to be saluted, and that's what this is. Like
I'm not telling you not to do that.
Yeah, okay. Salute.
To hip hop. Hey, to hip hop.
To hip hop.
Wait, to fucking hip hop.
Hey, Tiger Bone.
It never gets better.
Yo,
it never gets better.
Yo, why did y'all mix this? That's how you get niggas really fucked.
You really want to give the young generation Tiger Bone? Is that what you want to do?
Yes. It's gonna make for a great interview.
Yeah, you know
And
what?
let them say the wild shit. Let them say Tupac and Biggie ain't the best rappers, because they let them have their voice.
But they saying that in all the other platforms.
Exactly. But hold on. Let me switch it up for
Yo,
a second.
that shit is real, yo.
Yeah. Let me switch it up for a second. I thought about this the other day, and you could co-sign it or you could refute it. That era of Def Jam with N.O.R.E, Kevin Lyles, Todd Moskowitz, Mike Kaiser,
Julie Greenwald,
Randy Acker,
Gabby Peluso,
Rob Love. Yeah.
Love.
I was doing the street team shit at that time.
Chris Lighty,
Sam Cresco, like that building. It was nothing like that building.
That was a crazy era.
Do you realize like how dope that was? 'Cause I remember.
That's what a label was supposed to be.
Yes.
Like it was
I don't
literally,
see that no more.
it was
Okay,
literally we wouldn't leave.
Right.
Like you go to a label now, it's like a school bell, the 3 o'clock.
Yeah, you
and they
trying to
bouncing.
spill shit.
Yeah, they're bouncing.
Yeah.
We used to be in that office literally 1 o'clock in the morning. We used to do some of our finest work and have a thing playing Monopoly, shooting dice, some nigga shit or whatever. But it's still 10 people in the office. We playing music. Me and Kais, we used to have some of our best ideas and get some work done at midnight.
Right.
Yo, call that motherfucker. We gonna do this, and this is how you say this, and then I'll call him tomorrow, and I'm gonna say this, and he'll play the record. You understand? At midnight.
Right.
Like it was like niggas didn't want to go home.
Yeah, I didn't either.
There was a lot of inter-office fucking too.
Oh, okay. God damn it, God. God damn it.
Listen. Now the key to a successful company. What makes a nigga come to work the fastest he's gonna come to work?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
He got some pussy up at work, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And hey, this isn't no Me Too. She wanted to fuck too. You understand? She was coming to work early too. There was a lot of closed doors in Def Jam. You don't open that door, nigga. You gonna see something that, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to motherfucking see. You know what I'm saying? We used to call this a few Def Jam babies and shit.
Oh, damn. Oh, Jesus.
Like I always say the raw shit. I hope we don't
It's
get in
okay.
trouble.
Nah, it's okay. You ain't getting it.
But you know, it's not no Me Too. It wasn't no Me Too shit or whatever like that. It was,
mutual shit.
you know, everyone wanted, they liked each other.
All right, you seem like you get nervous about this Me Too movement.
Shouldn't we be?
Keep saying it.
Shouldn't we be? No, but I'm not nervous like with it for me.
Because you're a man of power, right?
But I
what it
never, the
mostly
Me Too
target.
shit is like, when you listen to the Harvey Weinstein stories, like, he's a borderline weirdo.
I ain't gonna
You know
front.
what
My
I'm saying?
whole beginning of my whole career, like in penalty, is to be a chick who used to always harass me. I did not know I could have Me Too'd her. I did not know that. Like
The
for
male
real.
Me
Like, I used to walk around, she'd smack my ass, and
Reverse
be like, "Oh
Me
shit!"
Too.
I thought this was just normal shit.
You should've pressed charges.
I should have pressed charges, bro. I'm thinking about suing Neil Levine right now. He's my friend.
Neil Levine touch your ass?
No, because she worked for Neil Levine. He was supposed to provide a safe environment for me. Yeah, for real. I'm not playing, even though I'm playing about the Neil Levine
Listen.
part. Yeah.
Put some young niggas on this, man.
Put some young niggas on.
Yeah,
Drink
just try
Chat.
it, man.
Let's do one episode. You
me
bring
tell
bring them.
You want me to bring a young nigga in here? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you something. If you know a wine has to be aged for 30 years, and this wine is going to be exactly what it is, would you want to change that format to a 1 year?
No, you are.
Then we gotta relax, Irv.
No, but listen to me.
We gotta relax.
No, listen.
Yes.
You've created with Drink Champs something that is pushing culture forward.
Yeah, I know, and we have to push.
Why are you gonna exclude?
It's not exclusion.
It's not excluded
But
because we can come up with
Let
another
the little
show.
Nas X nigga come up here.
No, right now.
Let that nigga come
I don't
up here.
have
You're
enough
acting,
material to ask him. Like I don't.
No, but listen. But you're acting like we want to exclude it just for.
Y'all do.
Now listen.
No.
You don't think
Yes, you do.
there's something there where they can listen to us,
Exactly.
like
and learn.
unadulterated, and just hear our stories?
I'm
learn.
not saying for y'all to stop what y'all doing. What you guys created
It
is
takes
this
30
shit.
years to make this wine,
Listen,
Irv.
I'm giving y'all kudos.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Drink Champs
Right.
is the forum to come on.
think it's another time.
Yo, make sure you
Tiger Another Tiger Bone, baby. Another Tiger Bone.
But am I right?
Yes, no, you're all
There's
right.
been no,
Right.
like,
But you,
dare I say, like when Arsenio, he was our platform.
That was dope.
That damn Irv, you giving us all.
Yeah, we getting Arsenio
Our finger
card?
gotta get long. Remember that nigga had a long finger. That nigga
No, but
Arsenio
listen,
shit was like that.
but this is a platform,
Right.
because Arsenio let niggas get on the couch.
Don't you dare give me a Haitian shot.
You understand? Like Arsenio let niggas get on the couch.
Right.
So this is Arsenio minus the performance,
Yeah, right.
which maybe you should
Nah.
Shit, no, but right now I'm doing.
just make this a stage, let him perform.
I'm doing a spin-off of my food show, and I'm working on.
It's another show you got.
And yeah, but this is what the new
Another
dudes.
network?
What I want to do is relax. Come on, Irv. I got to sneak attack this one, man. Come on, I got to sneak attack
Let him
it.
slam dunk this one right now.
How is N.O.R.E. doing this?
No, you gotta have good relationships. But damn, you made me lose my train of thought.
But I think Smoke Champs could be that move as well.
Smoke Champs could be that too.
Yeah.
But my new show, what I want to
Smoke
do,
Champs. So
what I
now
want to
you
do
just-
is actually
We
put,
locked that down
put
already.
a competition like, all right, a lot of people compare French Montana to being a new N.O.R.E. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be like me against French. Like a lot of people, it's not me. Like I don't see it at all. But people say French, like is like a version of me, right? Whatever, right? So we would go. And it would be me against French. Not, I can't say what it is.
I got
you know what I mean? But that's
it
what it'd
gonna
be like. So
involve
I'll mix the young generation because I fuck with them. Like I said, I
know
listen
you
to
do. You're-
Baby.
you're
Like, I live in South Beach. I mean, I don't live in South Beach. I hang out in South Beach where they're not playing Nas in the club. They're not gonna play Hov in that club. They're gonna play
the young.
Bigger Chanel when you go
yeah.
drip so hard and I'm digging out there, nigga. I'm
No, but
there.
all I'm saying
That
is
sounds like a lot of songs.
you have a humongous platform.
Right.
Yo, embrace the whole culture.
And we do.
And listen,
And we
and here,
do.
let me say
That's-
this.
about
For
bigging them
all
up.
my young niggas, let me give
Right.
you my evaluation. What the fuck was they gonna say after our generation? Have you ever thought about that?
Yeah.
What, like, you got Grandmaster Flash, the first generation.
Right.
And it's like when you heard Suck MCs, it was different.
Yeah.
Right? They took it up a notch.
Yep. Right.
Then from like that era, you heard like,
You could hear cocaine in that
Yeah,
era.
yeah,
That
but I'm just
that
going
was
through the
cocaine
eras.
Then you went to
era,
NWA.
then
Yeah,
you get
let's
to,
not
wait a
skip
minute,
over
after
that
that,
part.
you went to NWA, and in the East Coast, you went to Rakim,
Yep.
Big Daddy Kane.
Public Enemy.
So they start saying more. They was taking it more.
Right.
Then from there, we went to Nas.
Yeah. Evolution of hip hop.
We went to Nas, Hov, Pac, Big, and all right, so after that, what the fuck is left for a rapper to say?
Old Town Road, nigga.
No, let's be honest.
I am. That's exactly
So
where
we-
we went with it.
No,
She
so,
went,
no, wait a minute.
Right.
Wait a minute. That's extreme. That's aggressive. That's aggressive. but look at the new generation. Everything that we did, they just flipped it and did different.
They do it their way.
Nigga, we like long chains with the medallions hanging next to our nuts, nigga.
Look at me. They got me out here looking like Migos for my short chains right now. Because
No,
that's
but
what the
they-
young
they
niggas
have
is doing. Look,
chokers.
I'm falling victim to.
No, listen, but that's still us, but it's
still,
an
yeah.
older us.
Yeah, it's an old, yeah, definitely. But,
right?
Yeah, I'm
they're
trying.
they're chokers.
Oh yeah, I got that.
Right? We was baggy jeans. they went tight as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
So they just went opposite because
they rebellious.
I feel what could they do?
That's true.
Hold on, as a hip hop connoisseur, was someone gonna say a better verse than "They never take me alive, I'm getting high with my 4-5 cocked on these niggas, time to die," even as a youngster? You know what I'm saying? Like, I did BET, the guy Lamont Hill. He said Tupac was overrated.
Oh, wow.
I spit the last verse of Pain. He was trying to say hello to me. I wasn't I was just spitting the verse.
Right.
And he was like looking at me going crazy. And I'm like, nigga, that nigga ain't overrated. That nigga's the GOAT.
Right.
Like he personifies everything in hip hop. And you said he's overrated.
I seen these young dudes not give Jay they props, not give Nas
That's
they
fine
props.
though.
I see them like,
No, but this is what I want to say real quick before you keep going. Before, prior to internet, hip hop was through a funnel that was filtered through hip hop, so to say, curated through hip hop.
Yeah.
And then it became a worldwide sensation.
80% of the music streamed is hip hop.
And then it changes the demographic, it changes who's curating it changes a lot of things.
It always changes.
And that's the difference.
You know what I learned about hip hop? The minute you think you know hip hop, you don't know shit. It shows you don't know shit. Hip hop is like the best thing that ever happened
we agree.
in America.
Of course.
And hip hop is like light. You really don't understand it, or I'm bugging.
And it's the biggest cultural
but
export.
nigga, you gotta
'Cause
embrace everybody.
I couldn't have predicted
Listen,
Old
hip
Town
hop
Can
is
you
at
ever
its
predict
biggest
Old Town
form, is at its biggest hype on their watch.
On whose watch?
These young niggas.
But
Hip hop
curated-
right now
but curated
is the
by
number
who?
one genre.
But curated by who?
Listen,
I
now,
love
I'm
this
not,
talk, by the way.
now,
I
I'm
love
not,
this
You
talk.
can't say on
I
their
can't.
watch if it's curated by someone that's
No,
not from the
I'm
culture.
not saying that Melly Mel gets credit. The evolution, we all get credit to the point where it's at now. But I'm not gonna say these young niggas ain't dope because
No, that doesn't
one's
say
saying
that.
that,
No
though.
one's saying
No one's saying
that.
have them on the show.
That don't got nothing to do with it.
What the hell?
Have them on the show.
I know some
We
dope.
don't have him on the show.
I know some dope psychiatrists. I ain't letting them on here neither because they dope.
Have them on the show.
Like, listen, man.
I'm telling you, man, if I was a young
Hey,
rapper,
once a month, Irv
hold on.
Gotti presents.
Okay, word.
Listen,
That's what
Chance.
we're gonna do.
If I was a young rapper, if I was a young rapper, I wouldn't
this is what
like
we're
your
gonna do.
show.
Listen.
I'd be like,
This is what we're gonna do.
Hold on, so
Once a
people
month,
talk
we're
about
gonna
young
say
rappers.
Irv Gotti
If you
pick.
talk Drink Champs, I don't fuck with that nigga N.O.R.E. He don't fuck with me. He ain't fucking with our generation.
You know what I would be like?
And I don't like that.
You know what I'd be like? You right, little nigga? You right, nigga. You right, little nigga. Like, yo, you right. I ain't fucking. Listen, I go to their concerts, I stay in the back.
But not my show.
I stay in old nigga mode, bro. I go to I went to OT
You're wrong.
Genesis show.
You're
I
wrong.
didn't even tell him I was in the building.
Yo,
That's the type of
N.O.R.E.
nigga I'm in. I'll go to there.
N.O.R.E.,
and
you're
just-
my brother.
Yes.
You're wrong.
No, I'm right.
You're wrong.
You're just doing so well in life.
No, I am
I'm just telling
representation
you,
of
you
hip
got
hop.
blindfolded.
If I was broke or if I had 100 million, I'm saying the same thing. Because this is what I feel for the culture.
Right,
And what
right.
I'm saying is, this can't be a true.
But you know what you're doing? You're going to Jay-Z and saying, yo, this Ace, I'm not sure about this. He's doing pretty fine with the Ace, Irv.
First of all, I know.
He's doing pretty fine. This shit $500 in the store.
Listen, yeah.
How am I going to this nigga and tell this nigga change up the format?
listen.
Come on, I got you in that one.
No, you
I
don't.
got him.
You're talking
I got
about.
him.
This isn't the hip hop culture. It's brought to you by the hip hop culture, but that's not. This is fucking champagne.
Yeah, but
No,
the presentation.
we're talking about
This
the
is- this not
fucking
sexy?
culture.
It's not sexy.
Yeah, it's sexy.
You don't want to change this, Irv. You want to change
Listen,
this?
when Jay,
Listen,
when
let me tell
Jay
you
did
something.
his shit with Meek and he said, you know, we don't shine shoes. I loved it to the thing, right?
Let me tell you something. Hold on, look
But-
at that. When you go to the ocean, you know why
This
the
fucking
waves
guy.
is going this way?
Where the fuck
It's
are we
because
going
it's
with this right
perfectly,
now?
it's
He's high.
perfectly.
It's like-
no,
he's fucking
you
high.
can't go to the ocean and say, I wish the ocean went the other way. You just can't do it, Irv. We gotta respect.
It's not a proper analogy.
That's it.
We need a Dalai Lama in this motherfucker right now.
No, listen.
I'm just trying to get you hyped. Come on, let's take this
Listen
other
to
shot.
me.
Let's take this other shot. Come on, it's
Oh,
right
shit,
there.
we got shots
Hey!
already.
Motherfucking Irv Gotti.
and then they're gonna mix it with the fucking Ace to completely have me wasted.
Oh, whenever you're ready for
That's a
the
great
Ace.
idea. He had a great idea. He said, "I'll make drink champs." Right?
Terrible.
And what better way to get niggas out of their pocket? Let's get them fucked up. So when I said, "Hey, did you fuck her in her ass?" You know I did. These fucking niggas drunk. The other guy that does that and is good and he mind fucks the people when he gives the interviews, that car karaoke.
Right.
Yeah, he gets all
karaoke.
Who's the guy?
Yeah,
Craig?
The white guy.
The British dude, right?
He's brilliant.
Yeah.
Because he gets them in the car, they're singing tunes, they think they forget, and he says, "Did you fuck that guy?"
Yeah, he throws some left shit out.
They throw some left shit and they answer it because they're fucking having a
They
good
just
time.
jamming. They, okay, yeah.
Look, this nigga.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Now, Irv.
I said, Jay, I want to nominate my brother Jay Z to be the president of the hip hop culture.
Yes, I do.
I think there's-
I would give him my money every month.
There's no better. No, he don't need no money.
Not
He's a
him.
millionaire.
I'm talking about because we need a union. We need to unionize. We need to be out here unionized. I never
That's
said a
another
word.
conversation.
Nah, we've been
Hold
saying
on,
this
hold on.
For
forever.
real.
Me, Suge, and Prince. That
No,
was,
no, you guys been on that shit.
Yeah, but
No,
let me
that's
just-
exactly what we was on.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me
We
just tell you
wanted to
something.
bring
And they
it
got you some heat.
Like Cool Herc,
Well-
Cool Herc. If Cool Herc gets sick right now, you don't think that hip hop owes it to Cool
Of
Herc
course
to come
it
in
does.
and take
We
his,
wouldn't be
take
here
his
right
bills?
now if it wasn't
Right.
for them.
That's what I think. I feel like we should unionize, and Hov is a person that I would trust pay him union dues.
Hov
to.
should put together the first union in
Yeah.
music. Not even
Yeah.
just the thing, because we're the only business that it doesn't have it.
Right.
It could be a union. It could be like SAG. I think
Listen,
SAG makes more sense.
we was
Yeah, rap. We don't got shit.
Listen, we
don't got even got dental. Niggas is
listen,
out
we
here
was-
living foul.
Very foul.
We like boxers.
yeah, but
We out here living like we boxers, man.
Here's how we wanted to
You
do
know,
it.
for real, think about it. Boxers,
N.O.R.E.
they don't get none of
Here's
that
how
shit.
we wanted to do our union. Which in
do it.
hindsight,
Yeah, I ain't gonna part. Niggas wouldn't have trusted y'all three. I'm gonna just throw that out there.
That's Illuminati.
Y'all three, it just did not seem like it seemed
It was
like
gonna get on some get down and lay down
coming-
shit.
I just gotta be honest with you.
And
'cause
I
what
agree
was it?
with you.
J.Prince, and who?
Suge.
I'm not giving y'all niggas my money.
No, but you know what? If anybody
It's your
could,
money.
no. If anybody
wait,
could,
let me give you the plan, and you tell me if it would have worked.
I think it would've
Now, around this time, if you signed a deal, you know you did well. Your renegotiation, maybe you get $1 million for your thing.
right.
What we were saying, and what we was gonna say to, this is good shit.
All right, I'm listening.
What we were saying is the label will pay.
That's hard.
for the policy.
I'm just saying.
If you're giving N.O.R.E. $1 million, give him $1.1 million. And here, the label, now recoup $1.1 million. But we're gonna take that 100,000, so you got your $1 million,
Right.
and we're gonna put it to your medical, your dental, your annuity.
You're absolutely right.
It's a
But
good plan.
Them three names
No, we
spells
got-
extortion. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you.
Those three things
said
extortion.
You said it. I perfectly believe you.
You know it's the crazy
I
shit.
perfectly believe
It's so
you.
cool.
But that shit sounds
people
like
were so
extortion.
shook. We would meet in L.A. like at the L'Hermitage.
L.A. Reid?
No,
Oh,
at
no,
the
LA.
L'Hermitage.
Okay.
We'd be there, and people would see us talking together, and I swear to God, I'm like,
Paparazzi wasn't invented back then because
No.
they would have been like Black Mafia.
no, but it was so. No, but let me tell you something,
Yeah.
because we was gonna be on some get down or later. Like, yo, you got to join the union.
I tell you,
but when
I
it's not
I
your
know it's
money.
extortion when I
Get
hear
down,
it.
lay down
good
thing
for
would have
you.
turned a lot of people off.
So
but
I was
that's
like,
why-
yo, I was like, me and my team, we got the East Coast.
J.Prince and them got the South.
Suge said, I got the West Coast. J.Prince said, I got everywhere else, nigga.
Seems very British.
I think we
My
got.
brother to J.Prince, hard for J.Prince. My brother, he said, I got everywhere
He's a
else,
legend.
That nigga talk about Canada and everywhere else.
I got everywhere
He said up and
else.
down the middle, all
He
over
said,
the
you
place.
got the East, Gotti? I said, I think I can get the East. Me and my team will get the East. You know what I'm saying? I was going to come at niggas on a good perspective. You know what I'm saying? On a real good perspective.
Right.
And just try and get them that way.
Right.
If they didn't go down, maybe one show gets shot up. I don't
Right.
know. You know what I'm saying? But fucking then.
Let's not talk about that.
Yeah, but Suge was like, I got the West, but my nigga Prince said, I got everywhere else. Let's go. But in
Yeah.
hindsight, it was good because imagine if it would have worked and hundreds of millions of dollars is in this union.
Wow.
us niggas would have fucked that up.
I ain't gonna lie. I would have had to get down with y'all niggas. Like, listen,
I need a piece of that.
Down.
I need to be. I'm gonna be the accountant for that money, all that bread that's coming.
By the way,
in.
we started the Dream Champs Union, right? We just started right now.
Yeah, we did right now. Irv Gotti's a part of it.
No, but when you think about it, right, it is a good.
We need
Of
that.
course.
It's crazy that we don't have that.
If you would have did that same deal with Leo,
It is a good
and
deal.
Kevin Lyles, I would be like, oh, okay, I'm down. But the fact it was Suge
Right.
and J.Prince, I don't know, that two combo and you in the middle?
Right.
I'm not gonna lie.
Listen.
I'm your friend.
I ain't gonna lie. Listen, I ain't gonna lie.
Super
I ain't gonna
gangster.
lie. Suge might be one of the smartest people in this
I
business.
know that.
And you
I
need
know
super
that.
gangster, man. Like, what do you think?
know
The Kennedys were
The
gangsters?
problem with Suge
I
is
know
Suge
it.
is a gangster and he wants to be a gangster.
Right.
And he don't give a fuck. This is who he is.
Right.
He's on some shit like that. But I could tell you from me, I've learned ridiculous shit from this nigga. Like ridiculous, business-minded, no gangster, just pure smarts. I used to be like, "Word, you getting it? That's how to get it." He was like, "Yeah."
And
just-
Suge came up through the ranks. Like, he didn't start on top. He
was
did
like a bodyguard,
bodyguarding.
yeah.
And
I'm gonna be
all this
honest with
crazy
you though.
shit.
Jimmy opened the world to him,
Like, put him on the game?
like the business side of it and how to get it and how to ask for it.
I'm not gonna lie, I seen Jimmy just walking around by himself in Malibu. I said, I need to be that rich.
Yeah, but you
You're
understand.
talking about Jimmy Iovine for
Hold
anybody
on,
that
but
doesn't know.
you know, Suge, who talks about everyone and don't give a fuck, you never really heard Suge talk about Jimmy in like a negative light.
No.
So that goes to show
Jimmy got
Jimmy,
that
Even when Jimmy was
cutting them fucking.
Yeah,
and he was on both
Jimmy got
sides of
that
it,
bad.
of things.
He had
a lot of
ninjas
times.
come see you at night.
He told me some shit I don't know if we could use, but I want to tell y'all since we all in here drunk taking these shots.
And no one listens to us anyway, guys.
Right, but he,
Right.
you know, he was. I was hearing. Watch this. Remember when Jimmy was just like overpaying everybody, producers in the industry? He had every producer,
Yes.
which was so brilliant of him to do.
Yeah.
Interscope time?
Yeah.
Yes.
I was told it was like, yo, when we sold 5 million Tupac albums, we may sold another million under the table, pure cash.
That's drug dealer.
Now here, you're an artist. When you came out with an album during that time, you would have like a certain amount of free goods that they would ship to people for people, the industry to listen to the
shit
album.
too. The scanning shit.
No, they used to order 1 million free goods and then like out the trunk of the car shit and get cash.
They
I was like,
services.
word? He said, nigga, we had a war chest. A war chest of cash. I love Jimmy Iovine. Jimmy Iovine, to me, is by far the best executive that the music business has ever fucking seen. Like, he's just a brilliant motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Brilliant, brilliant. And Leo is brilliant too, but Leo is brilliant in a different way. Like, Jimmy's brilliant because his roots as an engineer and a producer. So how does a great producer, how they think? A great producer knows the value of the artist. I don't give a fuck how dope my beat is.
Right.
If you ain't gonna light it up as an artist, what's that beat? It's just a hot beat with nothing, right? So Jimmy understood the value of the relationship, that it was a partnership. Leo's upbringing is that of a manager. Now, manager's upbringing is that of, he may look down and not really value the artist. This nigga's an idiot. I manage this nigga. I know firsthand he's a fucking moron, which is most artists, right?
Right.
So his respect and opinion of people was different.
That's an ill
smarter than-
I can manipulate and play you.
Alright.
You know, you ever see the shit? He says in like thing, he was doing an interview on me. He says, Gotti took it. If it was up to me, I'd have that nigga working for 60,000 a year.
He didn't say nigga.
He didn't say nigga.
though.
Leo would never say
yeah,
nigga.
yeah.
He would never say nigga. But basically, it was a bossed up thing.
Right.
He was like, Gotti took the shit.
In front of
In front of the thing, in his
Def Jam.
Cadillac,
Yeah,
his
yeah,
old
yeah.
school.
I see
And he
that.
was this bossy motherfucker, which I loved. And he was like, yo, Gotti took it. Every great
Did
man
Corey
takes it.
Rooney ever hit you about the Tommy Mottola thing? Remember you came on here and you said that Tommy Mottola called you a nigga?
He didn't call me a nigga. He called Corey a nigga.
Oh, he called Corey
A fat nigga.
Yes, that's
Damn, you're very specific.
yeah. I seen Corey Rooney and
I don't lie. He didn't say it to Corey. He said it to me.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He was on the phone. I was on 3 pills. Okay?
What pills are these? A Cadillac?
Ecstasy. It was during my ecstasy years. It's a horrible story.
Yeah.
Because it involves J-Lo, who at the time
We don't have to repeat if you don't
Listen,
want to.
she's like my best friend. She was like
the time.
At the time.
Y'all still ain't squashed.
It's squashed, but she'll never trust me. You know what I'm saying? And rightfully
Ain't no
so.
picture. I don't see no picture of you and J-Lo. I've been looking for it.
I mean,
like a new one.
Listen, she. I can't say nothing. I fucked up.
Yeah, you said that. That's a real nigga of you.
Yeah, I
that's
fucked
real
up. Like, come on, man. She called. She said, Irv, I'm doing the cover of Elle magazine. I need some. Like, they're gonna call you for quotes.
Right.
And I threw her under the bus.
Right.
But Tommy has a little to play with, but I can't blame Tommy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What did Corey say?
He was like,
Tommy would never call me a fat nigga.
Yeah.
He didn't call it to
Tommy
him.
wanted to come on. I was like, all right.
He didn't. Don't do that.
What? Don't get Tommy on.
Yeah, if you get Tommy on, call me. Call me on the phone, and I'll be like, Tommy, we don't lie on Drink Champs. We get drunk and tell the truth, nigga. Truth serum. So I'll be like, Tommy, just say you apologize. It was the heat of the moment and thing. But don't say I'm lying because I'm not.
Right.
I don't lie about nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's why BJ says don't come on here. Because you ask me a question, this is what happened. This is the truth.
If you had to pick one right now,
It's always the J.
No. Like, Tales or being a part of the music business.
Oh, music. Music is in me, my nigga. You gotta understand, I'm 11 years old. I'm going around the corner, my man Nick Chalmers' house. His father's West Indian mechanic. He had 2 turntables and a mixer. It wasn't no 1200s, it was straight on. I used to fucking mix this record called Shangri-La.
Right.
So here's what Shangri-La goes. He goes, and DJs, old niggas, they like, I know that record because it just had a break. It's like, Shangri-La, paradise is very nice. And if you could imagine, 6 hours, I'm
bringing it back.
for 6 hours. And I was nice. Anyone who seen me or whatever, if you ask them, they'll be like, DJ, that nigga was retarded.
DJ Irv, it was no guy.
Retarded.
When did it go?
My hands was lightning fast. Tricks behind me. Yeah, I was one of those. That was one of those. That's why when Steve Stout, when he did your thing, remember he said,
yeah, went to school together.
right, in 2nd grade. Like listen, me and Steve Stout, same birthday, same year, same date.
Wow.
Right? But we're like 2 completely different people. We're the same, but different, right? So he grew up where I grew up. So when he was on you, he said it. He was like, Irv is different. He said, well, we was going to high school. This nigga had like 10,000 people in the park listening to play music. That's me. I went in the park at 15 years old, tore it up, and they said, yo, shorty,
Who are your
the
DJ
park,
idols, though?
Jamaica
Who are your
Park.
DJ idols?
My DJ idols, Grandmaster Vic.
Grandmaster Vic.
That's Queens?
My nigga Vic, Queens get the money.
Vic was there. Hold on, music back. Keep going.
Y'all some purists. Y'all need Vic.
Yeah, hell yeah.
See?
Hell yeah.
Bring them on.
That's what I'm talking about, guy. Now you making our point.
No, but I'm saying do it all.
We want to do it all, but we just saying include the OG for the YG.
You don't have to.
Yes. we
No, you
want to.
don't. You know you don't.
Let me ask you a question.
Be
Real talk.
a true and real depiction of the culture. Right now, you're a true and real depiction of our generation and old niggas.
Nothing wrong with that. It's being successful, right?
It's being over the top successful.
Let me ask you a question. Real
But
talk.
it's not an accurate depiction of hip-hop culture.
Of course it is.
No,
Hip-hop
it's
culture
not.
is vast generations right now.
No, it's not. If you're not including the young generation, you're not fucking giving the accurate
Why is
depiction.
Dominican Lee doing Chinese sign language to me?
You understand? If you don't fucking include the young generation, you're not giving an accurate depiction of the whole
We
thing.
include them, and not only do we include them, we are giving them history.
Yes.
So what? Let them come on here and talk their shit.
But
and
they
talk
got
their
Enzo
knowledge.
Martinez,
They
they
like
got Charlamagne the God, they got all these other outlets.
Those
Where's
outlets
the
is-
outlets for the people?
N.O.R.E.,
Where's-
is those outlets you?
but
those outlets are not
in certain situations, they're even bigger.
There's certain things when you go up on a radio station, you're gonna tame yourself. We're sitting here, I'm drunk.
Nah, but no, real quick, real quick. Hold on.
I'm inhaling the secondhand blunt. My throat hurts. You're not getting that at a radio station, man. My throat would be fucking fine at Hot 97 or Power fucking 105.
So look, you're working at let's say Revolt, Mass Appeal, or Tidal, right? Drink Champs never came into the game. And N.O.R.E. and his Cuban friend from Miami with the white beard said, we're gonna do a show and kill the game. You're like, I don't like this idea. It's out of here.
I'm gonna be honest, I would have been on board, but I don't have a
How do you
vehicle.
think you would have been on board? Real talk.
I would have believed in this show from the fucking start because N.O.R.E. is a star. N.O.R.E. is like a unique nigga. He's been that
You said,
nigga.
fuck the white beard, I'm in with N.O.R.E.
I wouldn't have said fuck you. I'd have been like, it's a great combo. It's a great combo, but I know this guy.
No, and that's why.
And I know, and here's what else I know with N.O.R.E. Niggas love this nigga.
Thank you.
Like if niggas say, yo, I don't fuck with N.O.R.E.
That's the chemistry
Listen,
on the show.
niggas say, yo, I don't really fuck with N.O.R.E. You like, word?
Yeah, you gotta watch him. Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you, nigga?
And if they don't, it's even greater chemistry.
This nigga's the coolest. This nigga's the coolest nigga. And thing. So that's why I'm like, he is, and this show is the culture, man.
So this is what we're gonna do. Once a month, we'll do Irv Gotti's
Presents.
Irv Gotti Presents. We'll do it once a month. I'll listen to you. Who to get?
It's like an A&R session.
I'm bringing like
we're
Little
not flying
Baby,
these niggas out.
Little
We're
Baby.
not flying these niggas out.
Nigga, you didn't fly me out. Let's keep it all the way
Yeah,
fucking.
We don't fly nobody.
We don't fly
But we
nobody
will
out.
fly Cool Herc out. We fly him out next year.
We'll fly him out. But
Let's
what
keep
I'll
it
do
funky.
is,
Your niggas ain't spending no money.
No, we trying. I learned that from him. I learned that from him.
Yo, the nigga hit me, we was supposed to do it earlier, and he said, yo, be Nas, be a Queens week. I said, yo, I was supposed to be in Miami. I said, plans change. He said, we'll do it another time.
Whenever you're around. We're very convenient over here at Drink Champ.
Then he put Randy Acker on me. His white slave assassin. His white slave assassin. Don't worry, Acker doesn't mind being a white slave. He worked for DMX before.
Yeah, very good.
He was definitely a white slave for DMX.
Let me big up the Shine Papers.
Shout out to Smoke Champs.
And shout out to Smoke Champs 2020.
gotta shout out
You guys got endorsements?
Tidal.com/.
Wait a minute, what the fuck just happened?
We do ads.
Wait!
Oh, yo, get us. Look, right here. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Right here. No.
right here.
You gotta take this. You gotta take
that
this
one.
one.
That's Smoke Champs.
Open it up.
Look at that.
Smoke Champs
Right.
and Shine.
That's
Yeah,
right.
but
That's
open up
right.
the Smoke
goddamn.
Hold on, I'm giving a PSA. If you're trying to get high, get high with these products.
That's right.
They are Drink Champs approved. I just got you another check. This nigga's getting a lot of checks. We segue into how many checks. And I clearly, when I heard the announcement, Mass Appeal, Revolt, and who else?
Tidal.
And Tidal. How the fuck did they do that?
Doesn't happen easy.
Who's getting the first window? Revolt. Revolt gets the first window.
No, it's mad complicated.
It's complicated, but it's simple.
mad complicated.
But it's simple. Revolt.
It's a menage a
anytime
trois,
we're on
and it
television,
doesn't really
it's
work
always
that
gonna be
great.
Revolt. We don't want to go to HBO. We don't want to go to Vice. We want to keep it at
Revolt.
Revolt. We're happy at Revolt.
You
So
wanna
when it's
keep it
television,
cultural.
Keep it cultural. And
With no new niggas.
and then, but Hov
No,
is
you
out
bring
here.
Irv
Hov
Gotti
is-
presents.
But let me just tell you something. Hov was out here really living his raps because he just
No.
licensed. He don't want to own our
Nah,
shit.
let me tell you something.
That
Let me tell you
works.
something about Hov.
He's really living his raps.
Well,
Now
that's-
listen,
that's
let me
the
tell you
Tidal
something about
business
Hov.
model.
With Tails, remember I was the first to do the
Yeah,
deal,
yeah.
and he had the second
With the
window.
uncut version.
And I called him, right? Because I was like, yo, I'm trying to blow this shit up. Go, Gotti. Don't worry about it. Because what I was basically saying is, with it being on time, I can't put it on YouTube, which
So you had a Tidal deal originally?
Yeah.
It would premiere on BET,
And he-
then he'd get the uncut version will come on
On Tidal.
Yeah.
And he let me
Yeah.
live.
Right.
And, you know, I speak to Hov, and I could tell you verbatim, he really is about the culture and helping.
Yeah.
Like, he's really about that life.
Like, he actually texted me. I don't know if I told you.
No, you showed me the
I'll
text.
show you, I was over it.
FYI.
He actually texted me and said, yo, because the shit I said, when I said I want to do business with Puff, I want to do business with Nas, I want to do business with
Yeah, I know that bullshit you ran.
Yeah, no. Come on, it's not bullshit, guys.
Yeah, whatever. So when the white devil comes to you and says, I got 100 million, you be like, yo, I really wanted to fuck with Puff? I really wanted to fuck with Puff? But this white devil, he had like an amazing idea. And he cut the check. The wire hit, and once the wire hit, I had an epiphany.
There was one white devil in the mix at one point.
Yo, I said, yo, this nigga N.O.R.E. is fucking rich. I'm like, I watch you because I love N.O.R.E., right? So he's one of the niggas that I pay attention to, I follow, and I pay attention. I said, niggas is buying this nigga talking about, I just want to do business with my brothers. I was like, yo. Then I was like, and it was crazy because Nas is mass appeal.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
How great is Nas though? He's so low, and this nigga's probably sitting on 100, right?
Yes.
So low.
Yeah.
But he gonna disappear from niggas. Niggas, if you ain't really in, like,
he will
you're
go.
not catching Nas! You will not be fucking pulling up to Sweet Chick with Nas! That nigga, once he changed that tax bracket, he's getting more elusive. So when you had him, I was like, damn, he got Nas. Nas is elusive right now, right? Then I was like, when you announced the mass appeal.
You see the genius. Of course.
You know, if we do this deal, why don't we get Nas?
No, but we gotta give it to Nas. We gotta give it to Nas.
Oh my God, I can't believe this. When he probably 6 months in, when he first was starting the deal with mass appeal, that shit was premeditated. Cause I'm gonna tell you, the reason why I fuck with this nigga is because he's a thinker. So when he was living next to Ja Rule and the shit we all think, I just be like, you would think this nigga's just a weed head Indian rapper. And I'm like, wait a minute, this nigga got a brain. Right? This nigga knows what he's doing. So immediately when I see Nas, I'm like, premeditated. He was
honestly, we didn't even hit Nas. He hit us though, right? Keep it real.
Yeah, but and real talk. I mean, we could cut this out. But remember when we were talking about the deals, we didn't even think about the entities that were behind the deals. We all were talking one day and we said, hold up. That's Jay, Nas, and Puff.
Yeah, because we didn't realize it at first.
I seen it.
No, we saw it, but there was a lot of
things. And I immediately said, you ever see Goodfellas when the Latanza heist and he hits it around? He's like, Jimmy! Nigga, when I seen the deal, no! I'm like, nigga, he pulled it off. This nigga got Jay, Puff, and Nas.
Under one umbrella.
All right.
Hold down the fucking culture, man.
That's right. I'm with you on that.
No, you're not.
Not on that other part. Every other part. But you know what? We got your son here. You an artist as well?
No,
you're not?
He's a director.
I ain't gonna lie.
He's following my footsteps.
And a writer. You say
and a writer
too.
Jeff's an artist.
Okay.
Young sinner. Okay. But, yo, don't do that, man.
Yeah. No, we're gonna eventually do it.
When you got a deal like that and you got those three iconic,
You
immortal
got
people,
Rap Radar.
you're not Rap Radar.
Yeah, but Rap Radar interviews the young guy.
Yo, I did Rap Radar. Shout out Elliot. Shout him out.
But not shout him out.
But it's not Drink Champs. You are an indication and like, with this whole interview shit or whatever the fuck you call it, you are number one in hip hop culture. What you've created is genius. And all I'm saying is,
we're gonna listen to you.
Yo, man.
We're gonna listen to you.
Yo,
how about that? We're gonna listen to you. I'm gonna start arguing with you.
Bring everybody
I'm gonna
in,
listen
man.
to you, goddamn.
Bring everybody
Make some
in,
noise for
man.
Irv Gotti. Push
Bring
it.
everybody in. I I'm not like this. I don't like it when the young niggas shit on Biggie and Pac. I don't like that either. But I'm like,
you want to have the conversation. What you
I want us all to just be good and get along.
You know what the funniest
We're all part of the hip hop culture. We've all helped. We've all helped.
You know why? Let me tell you something. The reason why I be scared to even reach out to the young generation is because when I was young,
No, they gonna respond.
I was the nigga saying, fuck them old niggas. Like, that was me.
We wasn't aggressive like these young niggas.
No, I wasn't on publicly saying
You
that
wasn't
shit.
publicly saying,
I wasn't,
nigga,
nah.
fuck Run DMC. When you
Never.
got public, you was
Never.
like, them niggas, man,
Never.
they
But
paved the way. The young niggas is disrespectful.
I understand the attitude,
No,
though.
I think the difference that I think for Drink Champs is that you have to be understanding what Drink Champs is and be a fan of what Drink Champs does.
Can I tell you what Drink
So
Champs?
if a young cat comes here, he's like, fuck these dudes.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
care
like
about
they
them.
All right,
sipping
but
on
why is he
lean.
saying that?
They sipping on lean.
What you mean you don't know?
Not because of us.
Fuck you! Take responsibility! I'll say it! And I don't even smoke.
That's that Nah Collective. Yo,
Smoke Champs, baby.
Smoke Champs, baby. That's that Smoke Champs right there, baby.
You about to hit me with the Denzel. I didn't know you like to get wet. Sherm, PCP. You know what I'm saying? This nigga hit me with a Jeffrey. Every time I come in this motherfucker, I'm like, yo, N.O.R.E's hitting my shit with a Jeffrey, yo.
Oh, shit.
What's your favorite part of the game? Like your favorite part?
Just breaking new artists.
Breaking new artists?
I don't smoke none of that shit.
Wow.
Favorite. There's nothing better when I see a new artist and see it happening for them and their dream being materialized. Like I got this artist, his name is Laser. He's from Vegas. Well, I ain't gonna say I got him. Phil Ivey has him.
Okay. His name is Laser?
Yo, N.O.R.E, this nigga, listen.
Okay, I'm listening.
I'm telling you right now, if I'm a part of his project, if me and Phil Ivey work out the deal, there's no way this nigga's not gonna be like the hugest nigga. It's like when I heard him, it's like for the first time, I'm like, Drizzy got competition.
What you think about St. John, Big's artist?
Love
He's
fucking
dope,
St.
man.
John.
Yeah, he's
I
dope.
just was with him. Listen, I just was with him. I be giving niggas, they look at me crazy, yeah. The young niggas look at me crazy. You know what I told them?
What he told?
So I'm with St. John's. I said, yo, I don't come out, nigga. I came to the listening party because you're like an artist that's dope. And Biggs is my brother.
Big up Biggs.
Big up fucking Biggs all day. But I said, Joe, killers kill. He looked at me and I was like, whenever you want to feature, hip hop is blood sport. Kill that nigga. And make sure everyone knows you the one. That nigga looked at me, but I think he could do it. You know what I'm saying? Like he understood what I was saying. And I was like, killers kill, nigga, and walked away. But that's true. Like with DMX,
He wasn't trying to be cool with you on the record.
First of all, I'm gonna say something about DMX. If you rap, he don't like you. So any of you rap niggas, X, I met X, he's mad cool. That nigga wants to kill you. Crystal clear. I'm being honest. And X is like, I got it, don't tell him. But at the end of the day, he's like, fuck it, tell him it's real. Because he wants to kill you.
Right.
He wants it to leave no shadow of a doubt that he the one. But that's hip hop culture.
Yeah.
When you think of Drake, Drake assassinated every. You know the record. I stand more. You ever heard you heard the extended, of course. All y'all heard the extended version.
Yeah.
If I was with Rick Ross. And shout out Rick Ross, that's my nigga. But yo, if I was with Rick Ross, I'd have went to Drake and said, you disrespectful motherfucking nigga, yo. Really? You gonna take the last verse, do the hook, and fucking spit like 50 bars? Fuck you, nigga, I'm erasing it. Ain't no one ever gonna hear that shit, nigga. Because he killed Ross. When you heard his verse, and I'm pimp from Memphis and everything, nigga, what? You didn't even give 2 fucks about Ross. He took that nigga's record and killed them. But Drake does that. Lil Wayne, when he sold that million, he was a reign of terror for like a year and a half.
All right.
Every record he got on, He was making it crystal clear. I'm the one, nigga.
Maybe even 2 years. Maybe even 2
years.
Yeah.
I'm the one.
He was murdered when
I'm the greatest rapper alive. And he was self-promoting it and telling it and screaming it and then backing his words up and destroying every verse.
It's true.
Disrespectful nigga. Like when I heard Ace Hood's like, even day, maybe wait, hustle. That Wayne verse, I'm like, yo, stop it.
Wait.
He said, fuck me right, you shopping. I'm like, what? This nigga, his verse was retarded. This nigga's verse was retarded. And I love Wayne. He's made me drink scissor every time we see him. And I used to be like, Wayne, yo, this shit just makes me go to sleep. He said, fight it, Gotti, that's the high fight. Y'all ever drink lean? Y'all drink lean?
I did.
You drunk lean?
I did once.
How many days you slept? It just makes you tired.
Yeah, definitely.
And every time when he said, I got you, and this nigga would be mixing the cup. When you want fruit punch, nigga? He put fruit punch. Yo, interesting, him and JJ was like this for like 3 years. We was vacationing in Jamaica at Half Moon Bay. Half Moon, right? Yeah. It's like villas and shit. It's good shit. And of course, Wayne's doing a show in Jamaica, so he's in the villas like down the way. And the villas give you a golf cart. So he would be like, yo, where's my little nigga? He's talking about JJ. They was probably both the... No, JJ was taller. He was a little taller. He was like 9, but he was a little taller. But JJ used to drive him around the compound, and it was so weird, and I love Wayne so much for this because they had like their own thing.
That's hard.
Yeah, and this is when he's at his height, and JJ's in like middle school texting with Lil Wayne. It was just weird. Like,
that's
you know what I'm
hard.
saying? Yeah, it's super hard. You know what I'm saying?
That's hard. That makes some noise to that.
I love Lil Wayne. We gonna mix it with champagne?
Oh yeah, I do this all the time, Gotti. This is what I do.
You a fucking, you know this show? This show is destroying your liver.
So
make sure you get paid. Because you're gonna have hospital bills behind this show.
But you know, I also wake up and jog in the morning because I want to have balance. I want to have balance.
You know what?
And I also drink a gallon of water a day before every show.
Yo, you better do that shit.
God damn it, a gallon of water a day. You got to do that too. I do that too.
Nigga, the show you created is killing your fucking kidneys.
We only got a couple more years in this shit. We only got a couple more years.
He don't drink as much as shit.
Okay.
No.
Drink champ started because of the crazy.
Yes. This is a fact.
You're drinking Modelo.
All right, buddy. You ready to drink?
No, I'm not testing your drink.
I'm just saying.
Nigga, you drink champ.
I'm going light right now.
For certain not testing your drinking abilities, you nigga. You understand?
But
I'm a lightweight. Do you know I don't drink?
We saw that last time, but it was a great episode, by the way.
Nigga, I'm fucked right now.
Let me just tell you something.
I'm fucked. I'm
Let me
like,
tell you something. When we have
in my
artists-
system. I don't even know what high I'm feeling. I don't know if I'm drunk or high.
Yeah, let me tell you. Like when we present
Yeah,
artists.
I don't really do shit.
But when we present artists, like REVOLT has to approve them most of the time, and it's a whole little process. As soon as we said Irv Gotti, say, yep,
Immediately. Yeah, because I'm going to say some stupid shit.
I don't think it's because of that.
I'm a good interview because, I know what it is. That's why BJ's scared. You know what I'm saying? If you ask me a real question, I'm going to give you a real answer.
Wasn't BJ here last time?
Yeah,
he was here last time, right?
BJ's my nigga consigliere and shit.
And I remember him saying, stop it.
Like BJ, stop it. Yeah, y'all say something, BJ looking at N.O.R.E. And he protects me because he knows who I am.
Right.
Like, I'm gonna say the truth. Like I'm the most truthful nigga. Even if it's like with J.Lo, when I give you that story, I'm a fucking idiot.
Right.
Like with Jay Z and I, it's like, yo, I love Jay.
But let me ask you something before we go there.
Like I love Jay. Like we talk all the time and everything. And you know, he watches Tales and he's like, nigga, you killing it. These shits is off the fucking charts. And I'm like, yo, you love it. And this thing, and I text him about the fucking the shine shoes thing because I thought it was so gangster because when you
shine shoes anymore.
Yeah, but when you know the movie, if you don't respect that, you know it's fucking happening. So when he was like, yeah, you know, we have the clean floors, he said,
Joe Pesci said.
Joe Pesci. So he was like, you know, we don't shine shoes no more. I took the whole fucking, he's the devil. Right? This nigga is Satan himself. But listen, fucking, like, I took the context of which he said it. Like when he says we don't shine shoes no more, if you don't respect it, nigga, you getting got. You gonna fucking, we killing you, nigga.
Right.
That's how I took it. Like how when he said it, he was being like, yeah, you know, we don't shine shoes no more. But Jay is like 4 niggas in 4.
Yes, he is.
Like, he's over the top with it.
You ever thought that Jay...
He does mad shit that we don't know. I'm just putting that out there.
Yeah,
sure. You just knew he lent Wayne money or he paid, he got the lawyer to help Savage. He don't do that shit for publicity.
Right.
Like, that nigga's really about it.
Right, that's very true.
That's why I said, yo, he should be the president of the culture.
Does it shock you to see where Jay and Dame is at? Because like you say, you knew Jay since '87.
That's a tough subject.
And
I would like to stay away from it.
Wow.
Okay. Well, I mean, touch on what you can touch on it.
I love both parties.
Right.
I love both parties. But you know, Jay's a billionaire.
Right.
So Jay's success is self-explanatory.
Okay.
Because of money?
Look at Biggs.
Big
Everybody thought Biggs was just,
Big up Biggs.
this is definitely a fucking Jeffrey. Something just hit my throat and that shit wasn't weed. This could be cocaine, guys.
So we got something
I think
like
Has rolled it, right? Has he rolled it?
we got something like cocaine over there. If you want to do it's something like it. It's not cocaine. It's cocaine adjacent. It's not. I'm just playing. Well, go ahead. You said look at Biggs.
Yeah, look at Biggs. Biggs is successful.
Yes. Yes, he is.
You know, he did the thing. What's that actor? Johnny Wright? No, what the ain't his name?
The shit about the Locked Up.
Yeah, on HBO.
On HBO, it's hard.
Shit, he rolling with us.
Listen,
Yeah.
OG.
Yep.
Biggs is doing his thing.
Yeah, Biggs part of Dream Gems.
Yeah, he rolling with us.
He rolling with us.
I love Biggs.
Yeah.
I just was with him at St. John's party when I told St. John's kill them all, right? But
the question was Jay and Dame.
I know.
Okay, my bad.
But I love Dame.
Right.
Like, I truly love Dame. I came up with Dame. And I don't take it lightly. But like, here, I'll give you a story. And I don't know if you should use this or not, but I'll give it to you. Okay. It's not that bad.
Okay.
I wanted Dame to do a Tales episode.
Direct?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be dope.
Yeah. I love doing dope shit for the culture if you didn't know.
Right. So what happened that didn't happen?
But Dame he's different. You know, I told Dame going in, he had OG Daniel, he was on the phone. Okay. And I was like, Dame, you gotta listen, you gotta work with BET. I'm a boss, but I have a partner.
Right.
You gotta work with BET.
And he's working with BET now on the Tina Davis show, right?
Right, but
okay.
Here's where it went wrong. Like, he was asking me,
do you own your masters?
how much, no, he was asking me, how much to shoot an episode? I said, $1 million and change.
Right.
He said, oh, I'm making a movie. I said, Dame, I don't need a movie from you. And everything you do has to be approved by BET. Right. And I don't need a movie. I need 40 minutes. With commercials, my hour episode is 40 minutes. He said, oh, I'll cut a 40-minute spot and then make a movie.
Right.
But I'm like, Dame, we're not giving you this money for you to do whatever you want. You have to work with us. So I was like, yo, you don't need to do it, because it was gonna be a clusterfuck.
What does that mean, clusterfuck? I'm sorry.
Like it's gonna not be good.
It's not, it's like, it's a clusterfuck. It's like, he's gonna wanna do things, BT's gonna be like, what? Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, this is my second season with BET. I can't have that.
Right.
So something that I wanted to do for my man, that try and help him or whatever, it got foiled.
Right.
You know, and it made me feel bad because he stopped following me. He was like, "You a piece of shit, Gotti, and you did this and you did that," and I'm like, "Nigga, I love you, but you ain't understanding, nigga. This ain't no indie flick," and that's what he's used to. He's used to putting his own money up and being the boss. It's not like if my episodes is $1.5 million for each episode or whatever like that. It doesn't work where you get $1.5 million. Right. I just cut you $1.5 million. You do whatever you want, and I said that on the phone with him. I was like, yo, you got to work with BET. You can't. It's not like that. So when he said, yeah, I'm gonna shoot a movie for that money, and I'm like, yo, I need a 40-minute. An hour episode. I'll give you that, and then I'll have the movie.
Well, let me ask you, what was wrong with that? if he
What the fuck you mean? What was wrong with that? He don't own the shit, nigga.
Yeah.
He don't own the shit, nigga. You know the TV fucking world. You know the TV game.
Right.
No, I'm
If
asking.
Revolt gives you the lion's share, Revolt is like, that's my shit. You gotta answer to Revolt. You got niggas you gotta answer to. You just said at the beginning of the show, you was like, yo, with thing, Irv Gotti, check.
Yeah.
But if you come with a lame guest, they like, nah, nigga.
That's very true.
Okay, so
Very true.
you gotta work with these niggas.
Yes. Understood.
This guy has no comprehension on working with these niggas. I'm gonna make a movie. Nigga, let's break it down to the realest shit. You're a work for hire.
Right.
You don't have no power. You're the director. Here's the script. Direct this shit. If you don't direct it right, we're gonna get you the fuck out of here. Right. But Dame don't work like that. He don't work with bosses and being told what to do. So I respectfully said, yo, I can't do it. You know, his record was paid in full.
Oh, Rakim, Eric being Rakim?
Yes.
No. Wait.
I wanted it.
You know,
I'm talking about the movie.
No.
No, but he did that too, which is
That's
great.
what I'm thinking, right?
But his song he was doing was Eric being Rakim, paid in full, and I want nigga. See, ooh, look at everybody. Look, this nigga want to clap. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I was with you guys. Ooh, when he said paid in full, yes, nigga.
Dame was a dope
Yes,
director.
nigga. But he was showing he's not gonna work with the system. I'm shooting a movie. That's when I backed off. Yes, I said, what? I don't need a movie. I need 40 minutes. You know what he said? I'll give you 40 minutes. So basically, he's thinking like, I'm gonna give you what you want, and I'm gonna put
do what I want.
this movie in theaters or this movie on DD Studios, his streaming service, DDTV.
Big up to DDTV.
Big up to DD motherfucking TV.
Yes, right. Big him up.
And I was like, BT, you're gonna jam me up, nigga.
All right.
You're gonna jam me up. Nigga, like, what the fuck is you bringing this nigga around? He thinking it's his movie? Don't he know it's our money?
Right.
He gotta do what the fuck we say. So I knew what was gonna happen. It was gonna be a clusterfuck, a bunch of arguments, a bunch of things. And I'm in my second season. Self-preservation. I gotta think of what's best and what I gotta do
how
for me.
is it staying in BET after Stephen Hill left? Because I know Stephen
Connie
Hill.
Orlando
Okay.
took the torch, and lucky for me, I've known Connie for 25 years. She used to be a producer on Hype Williams' video set. She was a production person with Hype Williams. I've known Connie for 25 years.
So it's no hitch. It's no like.
Yes, and it's no hitch because one of my best friends in the game is Bobby Backish.
Bobby who?
Bobby Backish.
Okay, I got it.
Bobby Backish is the boss of Viacom. Bobby Backish, by the time this airs, will probably be the boss of CBS, Showtime, and Viacom. And I happen to have a great relationship with Bobby Backish. Bobby, if you're looking at this, I'm drunk.
Right.
Don't be mad at me. I'm your guy.
I got a great relationship with CBS as well. We started out with CBS.
Joe and I like
No. I'm talking about us, Drink Champs. We started out with CBS.
with CBS.
And then we kept it cultural.
And then you kept it cultural.
Right.
But what I'm saying to you is that I got a great relationship with this guy,
With Bob, what's his name?
Bob Backish. I have a great relationship with this
That's the
guy.
Viacom nigga.
Yes. Me and him have a phenomenal. We believe in each other. He believes in me.
Who's the nigga that run Vivendi? What's that? The niggas that own all
Vivendi
the...
at first is some French niggas.
Yeah, they own all the water in France?
Right.
That's hard. How you gonna own all the water in France? Come on, my nigga. Come on, my nigga. What kind of rich shit is that?
Yeah, you billionaires do billionaire things. You know what I'm saying?
They
They
own
do gangster
all the
shit
water
like
in
that.
France.
Right. So I know him and he's a great guy, and I can see myself doing a lot of dope shit with him. You know what I'm saying?
Now, what you got going with Paramount? You know, Paramount is like,
Viacom owns Paramount.
damn, I did not know that, Herb. I'm
Yeah,
learning.
exactly.
I am learning
Viacom
today.
owns
I am gonna
Nickelodeon,
learn
all of
today.
the music networks. Viacom owns like 12, 13 networks. Just Viacom. And when they own Paramount, the movie studio. So I got a movie deal with Paramount Players. Shout out Matt Dine, shout out Amber Raspberry. Shout out Jim Giannopoulos, who's the boss of Paramount, who Bob Backish, major shout out.
You're dropping major names right now.
Yeah, he's a major
names.
names. And he plugged me with them and he was like, Irv is my friend. I think he's brilliant. Let's work with him. So that's how I got my movie deal. in which I'm gonna direct and produce.
With Leonardo? Leonardo still
No, that's
involved?
Supreme Team, which I'm gonna do with Paramount as well.
So we got a great relationship.
I don't wanna do anything without Bob. How about that? You know, I told Bob, I said, you know, when I grew up, right? I grew up in Jamaica, Queens, Hollis, Queens, Queens Village, whatever the fuck I want to call it. It was violent. So my mother used to be like, play with your brothers and sisters. I'm the youngest of 8 kids.
8?
8.
Okay.
So they used to be like, play with your brothers and sisters. So I said that to my man, Bob. I was like, Bob, I'm gonna be honest with you. I fuck with you so heavy. I got love for you. I don't want to do anything without you. If I make a movie, I want you to profit. If I make TV shit, I want you to profit.
Who y'all used to fuck with?
He
Chris
looked at me
Abrego?
like I was crazy. Chris Abrego is my brother. He runs N.O.R.E.
Okay.
N.O.R.E is a production company. It's not a network. It's not a content provider. They service content providers. So I ain't gonna lie, I don't need nobody no more. Before I used to need, you know when you first started, yo, I gotta get this big name. I'm the name. I'm the fucking
Here's
name.
a question I did not ask you before, and I got chastised for it.
Shoot.
What exactly went wrong with you and Ashanti?
I
I got chastised. I got
Ashanti.
I got
First of all,
I thought we did go through that.
No, we didn't.
No,
The first
we
week we
didn't.
didn't.
Yeah, we did.
We didn't. First of all, I want to say, Ashanti, N.O.R.E just asked me a question, and I'm going to answer it because I'm IG. But me and Ashanti, it was all love. She was Murder Inc., she was family.
Right.
And Josh says this a lot. He gives her an out because
Out meaning
out meaning, nigga, the feds was on us, nigga. You want this little 21, 22-year-old girl to ride with you or whatever when the feds is on you, nigga. Feds got a 98% conviction rate.
Okay.
I'm quite sure every motherfucker in her ear was like, that nigga going to jail. Start thinking of another way.
okay.
So what I gotta say with that is, it was like, me and Ashanti was something I never experienced before.
Now we talking romantically or we talking about artists?
Everything.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It was something I never experienced before.
She looking good now.
She looks great.
Do you stalk her on the gram a little bit? Like,
Absolutely not.
okay. Come on, guy. Everybody go on Ashanti page.
When I tell you,
every Wednesday.
when I tell you,
Ashanti Wednesday?
listen, when I tell you,
freestyle.
listen, when I tell you, like, I don't give a fuck.
You don't be seeing the swimsuit pictures still? Come on, guy.
All right, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I fuck outrageously hot young shit. That's just my thing. I know young, older chicks may be like, "Fuck you, Gotti," or whatever like that. Yeah, I'm sorry. I have no. Like, I may try a 30-year-old like now or whatever. But nigga, if you see my chicks that was like my girls, they not nothing to fuck with. So I don't, Ashanti is like,
Come on, guy. Don't say it.
she looks great, but I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't give a fuck.
I think you should stalk her Instagram for like a couple days before you make this decision.
I think I'm not gonna stalk her Instagram because me and her had a real thing.
I need to hear this. We've
was
never
a-
heard this.
It was a real thing.
Meaning, because you.
We was
tell you
together.
something. Let me tell you something before we continue.
You know, and I said
are
this to
the only-
BJ, right? I told BJ, I said, yo, what the fuck she want me to say? She want me to lie? Like, cause she'll get on here and
I don't know what we're going
she'll get on here and she'll probably, listen, she'll get on here and if you had her on Drink Champs or whatever, she'll probably be like, I never fuck with Gotti. And I'm not gonna do that. I'm like, but I'm gonna give it to you real. Like, me and her, dare I say, was in love. What would you call a situation where
But was it complicated because of the
it
CEO
was
thing?
absolutely it was complicated. What the fuck you talking about? Fucking super complicated.
Alright, cool.
Nigga, I was still married
Oh, wow.
to JJ's mom legally, but wait a minute.
Okay.
I've been kicked out. Ashanti was not the demise of me and Deb. Completely, she was not the demise
Okay.
of me and Deb. Me and Deb was finished before that.
Okay.
I came to a point in my life. You have a great situation, so you ain't gonna understand this. But maybe my other people
Okay, this
Sonny,
nigga's here who understand.
will
Yeah.
understand
Yeah,
this.
this
I
nigga's
came to
here.
a point in my life where I didn't want to lie anymore.
So,
All right, no, not Sonny.
so-
he lies all the time.
Listen, I love Deb. And I came to a point where I didn't want to lie anymore. So when she kicked me out, rightfully so, because she caught me fucking,
like mid-act?
I had the latch on.
What's that? The thing?
You really want all of the dirt.
No, I'm just asking.
I'll give you the dirt. I love you, N.O.R.E. I'll give you the
I
dirt.
was asking.
So I was shooting I Cry video.
I cry, you cry,
Yes,
we
in
cry
Baltimore.
together.
Shooting it in, what was it, Cherry Hill, like the hood.
Right.
Which is another topic, because they always like to say Murder Inc. wasn't the realest niggas, but we actually was the realest niggas. All our videos were shot in the hoodest of the hoods, where the other niggas who used to say we soft, nigga, they shit was in studios and shit.
Green screen.
Green screen. You not coming to the hood, nigga. Right? But that's another fucking story, right? so you know, the story goes, Deb, because she had a driver's license, it's Debbie Lorenzo, she went to the hotel, she got a room key. I shouldn't say this because all chicks is like, you could do that?
My wife does it all the time.
Right, so she
Yes.
came and I had the latch on. So she knew I was in there. I was in there fucking. Tumbleweed, I could give her nickname. Y'all don't know who Tumbleweed is. Right? I was in there with Tumbleweed.
She sounds like she blows.
No, it's not a stripper name. It's a bad shit name, right? So I'm in there with Tumbleweed and Deb knocking on the door.
Yo, Has Google Tumbleweed real quick.
You never get it. So she's knocking on the door.
All right.
Yeah, I know you in there. I know you in there. I know you in there. I'm never opening the door. I'm butt ass naked. I'm never opening the door.
Real niggas don't open the door.
You're not gonna open the door. It's gonna be bad.
Yes.
Tumbleweed is under the bed. She's scared to death of Deb. Her room is she's gonna whip my ass. Probably so. Right? So I'm looking through the peephole and now the police is there.
Wait a minute. Okay.
Because she was making a scene.
Okay.
So the police is there. As soon as the police put their hands on Deb, I opened the door, said, yo, get the fuck off Deb, yo. Don't touch her.
Right.
Bah! She snuffs the living shit out of me.
Oh, that didn't give you no props.
Now, when that
Trying to help.
happens, listen, she snuffs the shit out of me.
Okay.
And what happens is, if y'all know, the people who know, when the police is around and someone assaults them,
Domestic, yeah.
Oh.
they're taking them to jail.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So they took Deb to jail. Me and Kenneth Supreme McGriff went and got her out. He came with me. That's when Preem was funny.
This before TMZ and Instagram. You
Before
would have been all
TMZ,
right.
yeah.
Before all that.
Oh,
So
he
me and
would've been
Preem,
killing you.
bail her out, get her out, got her. She was in jail for like an hour or so, right? We get her out, and this nigga Preem, he's lightening up the mood because it's tense. So he said, man, I swear to God, if you was back, nigga, you could have held down the block. You dead murder. And he called her dead murder, and it's just stuck. She was dead murder after that, but he was like, you could hold down the block. You could have been my lieutenant, right? Because you vicious, nigga. Preem had, that's another thing. Preem had love for my family. He had love for Deb. He had love for everybody. It's like Preem knew my mother and father and shit
God
like
bless. Big up to Preem.
Yeah.
He's been reaching out saying that he wants to do Drink Champs, and he would love to make it happen.
That'd be
yeah,
crazy.
like, to the
Yeah,
phone.
that would be the realest shit ever. Because there's a bunch of idiot niggas that's talking shit that don't really know nothing. But let's not talk about
Yeah,
that.
no problem. So now, so what was the exact thing? Was it with Ashanti? It was like the complications of this. Because now we didn't. Yeah, my bad. We didn't.
I got you. Listen,
Yeah.
the honesty of it is me and her got together after me and Deb. Deb had kicked me out. So I don't want anyone looking at this to think like, man, Ashanti was the demise of, no.
Right.
The demise was I was an asshole. You know what I'm saying? But the beauty of it for everyone that's listening and looking is I'm gonna take care of Deb for the rest of her life.
Because a while, like it seemed like you was balancing it great with the.
It was no
being
balance.
the CEO.
No.
I'm talking about with Ashanti, like being the CEO and being her
lover.
Yeah, I mean, you balanced it.
Her lover. Yeah, but listen.
You balanced it like great for a long time.
I mean,
so.
at the end of the day, I was still legally married, so it was complications with that I understood.
You know what I noticed?
And she is like, her and Ja is the staple artist of my shit.
Yes.
But I could just say, and I hope she's probably gonna get mad because I'm talking. Ashanti N.O.R.E asked me, please leave that in.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about you. You know what I'm saying? Don't do anything.
Right, in a good way.
Yeah, like we was, but if you want to talk about it, it was real. What we had was real.
Right.
It was real. But I was under federal. I'm quite sure if you in the
And you felt like she ain't stand by you?
If you in Ashanti's camp,
Right.
I get indicted by the feds. I'm taking them to trial. They have a 98 or some incredible percentage conviction rate.
Conviction rate.
Are you telling Ashanti, yo, ride with him, he's gonna be free?
You probably telling him to move on.
Yeah, you're telling him that nigga's going to jail.
Right.
And when he goes to jail, it might be a good thing for you because now you can get your own deal, not through Murder Inc.
All right.
Because you're signed to Murder Inc. So all of you can get your own deals.
All right.
Because that's like breach of contract because he's indicted by the feds and he was found guilty and he's doing 20 years to life.
She would have been able to get out her contract?
If I went to jail, I never would have hold them.
Oh, get out. Oh, wow.
I let them all out.
Before?
Lloyd, too?
Lloyd too. I let them all out, N.O.R.E. I didn't charge, and they were signing me. When N.O.R.E. went to Interscope, I could have said, hey, Jimmy, you're gonna have to give me at least a half, nigga.
When Lloyd went to Interscope.
Yeah, and I need an override and shit, these type of words. You understand? I did none of that. I was like, oh, get your money.
Now, Chuck, how about Chuck? You was messing with Chuck, too, Charlie?
Really?
I heard
N.O.R.E.?
that. I heard
Really?
that. I'm asking. I'm just curious. I'm just asking.
Nah.
I wanted to
Chuck
see
was
it.
married to this guy named Fez, and me and
That
Fez.
was a rumor, too. Not
Me
trying to make
and
up
Fez had a great relationship.
Okay. Dope.
Yeah.
You're still cool with Chuck, right? 'Cause you said
Still
y'all
cool with Chuck.
Yeah.
Still cool with Chuck. You know, the tour and everything that we trying to do, she would be a part. All the artists.
The Murder Inc. too.
Yeah, all the artists would be a part of it. All of the
You're
artists.
talking Black Child. How about Cadillac Ty? Because Cadillac Ty was implicated in the Prodigy book of like something like.
Yeah, that I didn't like.
Yeah, I don't think any of
But
y'all.
Caddy will be there too.
So you have since worked that out?
I mean, we ain't gonna work nothing out, but Caddy will be there too.
Okay, I got confused on that one. That was a little confusing.
And now what it is business is business.
Yeah, all bullshit aside.
Right, that's real.
You either go ahead, get your money, perform or whatever, but I'm never gonna trust you again.
All right.
You know, I seen Prodigy, you know, God bless. I seen Prodigy at this club called, what the fuck? It was on Monday nights, Griffin in New York. It was a hot Monday night club. And, you know, he came over and he was like saying, how do I feel? Like, am I cool?
Right.
And everything. And I was like, yeah, it's all good, nigga.
Right.
Do you understand?
Did you see what he
No, but listen, I said, yo, one thing, I want to ask you one thing and one thing only.
was it the
I said,
part?
you said that shit with Caddy because he was like, this nigga was texting the other side where we was at. And it was an incident that I ain't gonna explain that's too gangster for drink champs that happened that made us all wonder, how did they know where we was at? So when Prodigy said that, he put like the pieces of the puzzle together on why these certain group of niggas knew where the fuck we was at. And like they had did something that they paid for. You know what I'm saying? But we always wondered, how the fuck they knew where the fuck we was at?
Like Nas said on the Lost Tapes too, he said he wished that Prodigy never wrote that book.
Yeah, because the book was real and it was gangster, and he got Caddy will never be the same with me. You know?
But you got Black Child with you.
Let me tell you about Black Child.
He's right.
Black Child's a soldier, nigga.
All right.
Black Child would be like, nigga, I'd die for INC.
Right.
He's not lying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I love Black Child, and if I got money, Black Child will never be fucked up. So if you know Irv Gotti got 100, 200 million, Black Child good. Black Child good.
He like your Myth Bleak, like your Hov said. As long
In
as he
a
alive,
way, yes, because he just, to this day, he's just innately, like,
Word to God.
word to God.
Word to
But
God.
listen, he innately is just a true nigga.
God.
And like, just to touch on that, I'm a true nigga.
Right.
So sometimes I gotta pause with niggas. Cause if you my brother,
Right.
I'll go all the way. I'm gonna go all the way. And you can take that and think about it or whatever, but I'm gonna go all the way. So sometimes you're around niggas that you'll go all the way with, but they not thinking nothing like that.
Right.
So you gotta slow down. That's why my circle and everything is very small now, but at the same time, I know everyone in my circle.
Will Preem ever get out?
No.
Never?
But Preem
Max
is...
B just got his shit chopped down. I know he's not Preem.
Preem is they view Preem as a menace to society.
Right.
You remember the Edward Burns assassination? You're a Queens nigga.
That was the
Southside.
parole officer?
Pappy.
Yeah.
Fat cat.
Yeah.
That has a lot to do with Preem. If you remember George
They never
Bush...
forgave him from then.
If you remember, George Bush was in Queens talking about, we're gonna take these guys down. He's, Preem didn't do that,
Right.
but he was riding with the niggas who did. So when Edward Burns got assassinated, it bled over to me. It bled over to me. Before my case, I got summoned out to New York by this big investigative reporter for the LA Times. That's all I'll give you, but huge. And he was like, yo, Gotti, this is all over Edward Burns. Even you. And I said, what the fuck you talking about, yo? He said, they never letting Preem see the light of day. He was with the people that did that to Edward Burns.
Because Preem was Pappy and the little man? Pappy and Cat, little man?
Cat put Preem on.
Oh, okay, there we go.
And I'm screaming, I love Preem. I'm still screaming, I love Preem. How ignorant am I? You understand?
No, respect the loyalty.
I mean, but that's the only way that I know. Like, I can't do unhonorable shit. If I do unhonorable shit, I can't sleep. I sleep so good at night because I'm an honorable dude, yo.
Right.
Like, I'm gonna give you some real shit. So I'm getting ready to go to trial. My mom, I love my mother more than anything in life. And she's basically telling me to, like, tell.
Oh, wow.
She's like, you ain't gonna see Sonny and JJ no more. You don't love Sonny and JJ? And I'm like, Mom, you don't understand.
Right.
And she's like, you don't love me? She took it to me. Like, and she knows, like, my mother's higher than fucking God, nigga. Cause she's such a good person or whatever, and such a loving mother.
God bless.
Yeah, God, dang, but I was like, she was basically like, just say whatever. Just get yourself out of it.
And they had you and your brother?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's like, just say whatever and get yourself out of it. And I looked at my mother, and I'm like, I can't do that.
Wow. And what was the actual charge? You remember?
It was 20 years for money laundering.
Wait, what?
But that was just, it was 20 years.
You
money
said that
laundering.
mad nonchalantly, like, it's just 20 years.
I was facing 20 years.
No,
Nigga, they offered me 6 years or 8 years. I mean, 6 months or 8 months. I told him, suck my dick. I told him, suck my dick. Fuck you, nigga. Yeah, I don't know, but I didn't do what they were saying. I didn't do what they were saying.
Right.
And I knew that, and I felt it. And if I would have pled guilty, it was basically saying Preem is selling drugs. So if I said, yo, and I pled guilty, I'm basically saying Preem is selling drugs. So not only the double homicide, but they gonna fuck with my man on drugs, everything. And I'm like, I'm not fucking my man over.
Right.
I know some of you may not understand that, but it doesn't matter. You understand? But I'm like, I'm not fucking my nigga over. Like, Preem is my brother.
Right.
Like, I love Preem. I love him. Me and him developed a relationship when he was out. It was nothing to do with extortion. It was nothing to do with any of that bullshit. This nigga knew, like, if you see my wedding pictures, Preem is dead.
Right.
Like, Preem spoke to JJ. That's his nephew.
Chaz just passed away.
God bless. Yeah, that's a sorry passing. Chaz was another dude.
Black hand?
Yeah. Cut from that cloth.
Yeah.
Of realness. Of realness. You know what I'm saying? So when you talk, like with me and Preem, well, people, and they'll never understand it. And I completely don't give a fuck when y'all run your mouth and say shit, and you don't know. You know what I'm saying? But that nigga was like my brother. He was on my line at my wedding. And he loved me and my family.
And you don't think there can ever be a law to overturn like something that could get him back on the streets?
His shit is homicide, yo.
Yeah, that's very true.
He got a double homicide, so.
Very true.
You know what I'm saying? He went thing, but it's crazy because when I talk to Prim, he's be in the best spirits, and he just be like, "Kill these niggas, got it," laughing or whatever like that, and he just love me.
Right.
He's still very protective of me.
Right.
It's no extortion. He just loves his man. So if someone says something against me, he's at him.
Right.
And he's still Prim.
Right. All right. All right.
He's still Prim.
Right.
But like when he hears people talking shit about me, he gets angry.
Right.
And I can't say, I'm like, Prim, it's all good. I don't give a fuck about that shit, nigga. We getting this money. I'm gonna get this 200-300 million, nigga. Fuck that. But he just loves me.
Ooh.
And I speak to him. BJ speaks to him often, like 2-3 times a week.
Right.
He's in a jail, like, and he hates the jail. And this is crazy, because Prim, any jail he's went, he's like happy and he takes over or whatever, right? But this jail, he said, man, Gotti, this jail is fucking crazy. I want to get the fuck out of here. He said, these niggas is killing
it's
niggas.
Supermax? This is
It's a Supermax, and he said they killing niggas every day.
Wow.
He said it's a jail where they just, nigga, he's any new niggas that come in, nigga, you're getting tore the fuck up. Wow. He said, he's like, nigga, I want to get the fuck out of here. Wow. He's good, but he's like, these young niggas, these niggas just to get a rep niggas. He's like, man, they'll slit my motherfucking throat. Right?
Wow.
So he's in the jail where even Prim is like, this shit is bad.
right.
So when he says that, I'm like, nigga, that must be a fucked up. Because usually, you know, he's so, I got everything under control, nigga. I got 3 cells, nigga. I'm running card games, and nigga calling me on the cell phone and shit like that.
He would double, triple lifers right now. Like,
and I'd be like, Prim, slow down. Like, whatever you doing, slow down. But he's like, nigga, I'm on double life, nigga. Right. Fuck they gonna do to me.
Right.
Give me another life.
Right.
You're getting another life sentence. Yeah, great. Suck my dick.
All right. Well, Gotti, man, we want you to know. Hold on. Are we gonna do one more shot? I think 3 is a lucky number, right?
We did 3.
No, it's 2. It's 2.
Look at this nigga, another shot.
Yeah, this is the.
You ready?
This is the going away party.
This is the going away party, goddamn.
You motherfucker.
Salud.
And this shit is harsh. I want everyone to
know.
know.
Yo, Sonny, why haven't you been taking shots? I fucking just catch on this whole time. You ain't been fucking taking shots.
This nigga's so.
Yo, why the fuck ain't nobody ain't say nothing?
This nigga look like he just came out of fucking AAA.
Say a speech. Say a speech.
I had a speech?
Yeah, you had to going away party speech.
Well, listen, man, Gotti, we bigging you up here, man. Because, you know, so many people in this world, they want to kick you out when you have so many seasoned, you know, years in this game. And we want to celebrate these seasoned years in this game.
That's why you don't fuck with the young
jazz,
niggas.
In jazz, the older you become, the more seasoned you become, the more of a legend you become. In rock and roll, I can see these dudes out there touring right now, and no one's saying these niggas is old with no teeth on, and they still performing.
But that's going to be us.
We're going to do that shit in hip-hop. We changing the narrative. And big up the Drunken Dragon and Racket Ball.
Mama.
What is this? A fucking tiger ball? This shit don't even have English on it.
I'm going to battle him anyway.
That shit is.
That was the worst.
That is the worst
shot. That was the worst shot.